I played it through once, and I'm playing it again for the final draft mode.
Oof.
And
Really want to play it.
Yeah.
But Ellen,
I
what
still
was
need
your
to
story?
start
I didn't mean to interrupt
Oh,
you.
no, that's okay. Yeah, I just have family in Russia, and when I was over there, we were staying in a country house. I got a bit cold, I got a bit sick, so they were like, "We'll do sauna, and that'll make you like feel better." Anyway, a 60-degree fucking sauna cranked by Masha. While she then we go down, we lie down on the things, which is so much worse because then all the hot air just hits you in the back of the throat. You feel like you can't breathe, and I'm like, just you can withstand anything. You can withstand anything. And they have like a branches soaking in some like water, I guess to get the kind of aromatherapy, and they kind of do up and down your back. So Masha has a go, and then her sister Olga is like, nah. Not strong enough. So she grabs the branches from Masha, poor sweet Masha, and
Masha.
then she starts whipping my fucking back with this thing. And I'm not joking. Like, this does sound like I'm making it up, but like she said, "I am strong woman," as she's beating the living shit out of me. I can't breathe. I'm being like, it's good. It's be a therapeutic. And then and then that finishes. We go outside in the snow, open up our towels, and like rub the snow all over our naked bodies. These are people I'd only kind of just met.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ellen's
Phil.
been dead.
Yeah, Phil, I died.
Ellen went to Russia and died.
Yeah. Ellen's actually died 3 times now. 4 lives left. Only has 7, not 9, by the way.
Well, I'm not a cat.
Humans are
Wait, that
different.
math's on track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ellen's not a cat. Come on.
I'm not a cat. Don't be stupid.
Don't let the ears blind you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just rolled
that's
5 d20s and that's atrocious. That's an indication of the game.
Let me see what my first...
Be death and spacey.
Everybody get your first test roll and see what your luck's going to look like. I rolled a 4. This is going to be great.
I rolled a 9.
I prefer not to see. Just in case I'm testing.
Yay!
Oh, we're doing great.
We're good. My stats are pretty good.
Mine is -1, -1, -1, -1.
-1, -2, -1, -1.
-1, -1. I've got a +1 in Savvy, and I've got a -3 in Tech.
Jesus.
Holy jeez.
What about you, Chris?
I have a +2 in Body, a +2 in Dexterity, a +1 in Savvy, and a 0 in Tech.
All right, Chris is doing everything.
So I'm the tech one, and Chris does everything.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's so funny.
That's why his name is Mato, because he's a friend.
My stuff has arrived.
This is gonna go bad quickly.
I also have no money, so I have bought, using the 20 hollows that I have, a ranged weapon. That's it.
Oh, I should put.
I have a distillery kit, lockpicks, playing cards, and some unknown substances in a bag. That's it.
Unknown substances.
That's it. Yeah. Yep. No, Ring Thug.
Oh yeah, because it's stuff.
You know, I have nothing. I'm good at stuff, but I have the money. And my character also has no credits or hollows.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's see.
What's up, Ellen?
Your mom? Sorry.
Oh!
That shit got personal.
That was that was uncalled for.
It was.
No, nothing. I'm just.
Why'd you have to bring my mum into this?
Flicking lights on and off at random.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
She's a nice lady.
My mother.
Well,
let's not talk about my
let's not talk about your mother. We can talk about our mother, the collective mother.
Die?
Oh no.
The game or or
God.
death or mother death.
Oof.
The interview's I'm excited to hear the interview. I'm curious.
Interview.
Yeah, with
Kieran.
Kieran Gillian.
Oh, that's right.
Gillen or Gillian? I keep saying
Gillen.
Gillian.
I keep saying Gillian too, but it is Gillen.
It's definitely
Kieran
Gillen.
Gillen.
Yeah, because I keep thinking of Terry. Terry Gilliam.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Well, I can get.
Yeah, sure.
I can't find my lipstick, but it'll just be
Final
fine.
countdown.
You look great, Ellen.
Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Everyone.
Hello.
That.
Oh, I thought I had us doubled for a second. Can whoever's in chat say if you can hear us? Just say hello in general. That'd be very nice. So we know you're lurking in there. We are Roltercast. Welcome to our monthly one-shot, hosted this time by myself, Phil. Roltercast also consist of, going top left, Ellen.
Hi, I'm Ellen. And thank you so much for hosting, Phil. The crudités are excellent. I've filled up on appetizers. The mood is rocking. It's great. It's great. Happy to be here. I'm Ellen. If you need to know anything more about me, then you should probably be following Roltercast.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, and otherwise I'm just a little silly, goofy, kind of little theater bug in and around town. That's me.
Then we got Chris.
Hello, it's Chris. Phil, thank you very much for hosting. Where is the bathroom? I got lost.
There are actually 6 bathrooms, so pretty much any door you go in is a bathroom.
That is
just
the
open a
attitude
door.
I took, so I am glad that you've confirmed that. Thanks for joining us, everyone in chat. You know us, I think, and if you don't, Roltercast, details below.
And then we got Sean.
Hello, my name is Sean. Phil, thank you for hosting. And thanks for the bagel. I really appreciate it.
It's quite alright.
I don't know if you gave it to me. I just find it.
No,
on the
I
floor.
mean, that's my lunch. That's my lunch tomorrow. But go for it. Enjoy.
How come Sean got a bagel? That's
Like I said, it's my lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
He just
And?
took it.
I want your lunch tomorrow.
What you share with one, you share with all.
Phil's lunch tomorrow is Sean's lunch today.
That's right. That's the old saying. Do you have anything else? Anything else to elucidate about yourself, Sean?
You can find me at Sean Means John on I don't know, Twitter or X or Twitter
that
or whatever
thing.
it's called now. Anything else now? Other than that, I'm playing Mass Effect at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. I haven't played that game in 15 years, and I'm doing everything I always do, which is talk to every fucking person and do every single goddamn mission and dialogue thing. I've punched in 15 hours already, and I'm not stopping.
Excellent. And we're also joined by a special guest today, one of our patrons, a long-time supporter, and we are very glad to welcome Frozen. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. Let me not get hidden behind my microphone stand there for a second. I'm sorry about the hors d'oeuvres. I went after Ellen, and this is all that was left.
Well, I do scoop them into my bag as I kind of go, in case I get hungry later. So
You say hors d'oeuvres, but obviously this is an Australian party, so it was all sausage rolls and party pies.
And fairy bread.
And fairy bread, yes.
Very good.
Love fairy
Then where the hell did Sean get the bagel?
It's my lunch for tomorrow.
Why was your lunch
love
on the ground, Sean?
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was hidden and labeled and had my name on it.
Gaslight, go boss.
I love that this is the reoccurring bit for the day. It's just us stealing Phil's lunch and being like, "What's on offer here? I only got one bagel."
Hey,
Stop
thermos-
trashing my
a thermos
virtual
with-
house at this
Yeah,
virtual
a
party.
thermos with your name on it.
As long as we're not cutting his lunch, I think he's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, well, thankfully the bagel is whole. So
Also, welcome back, Frozen, after your triumphant showing in Morkborg, where if I remember correctly, were you the only one who survived?
No, remember, I almost survived. And
Did we all die? Or
And then
who-
I'm spiteful.
Yes.
And
Oh, yeah,
keeping
no.
with the
And it's
Morkborg.
Morkborg.
No, we Morkborg decided that. Oh yeah, here's this little bit of hope. Get 20, you
Mhm.
got that parry, and then was 1 point of damage shy of killing the end boss.
Perfect.
Right.
So then we turned into zombies and we eat the guy outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunrise, sunset. Well, no sunrise, no sunset in Morkborg. No sun.
No.
I mean, that's the end of the world.
It's
Yeah,
the
that's
end.
the end
It's
of
the end.
Yep.
So
Sunset,
today we're not playing
sunset, never
Morkborg,
rise
so
No.
please be quiet about it. We are playing its sister game, spiritual sister game, Death in Space. So yeah, I will often think of Death in Space as Morkborg in space. What's Morkborg? It's kind of Scandinavian apocalypse fiction, a fantasy Scandinavian apocalypse fiction, I guess. So this is Scandinavian apocalypse fiction in space. Everything is old and broken and ending, and everyone is just clinging to the edges of a dying universe. I love it. It's grim and dark and silly, and life is extremely cheap.
One of the
And that's
most, like amazing looking books. as
It's a really
well.
gorgeous
It's
book,
So
yeah.
beautiful.
So yeah, we're playing Death in Space today for our one shot. So thank you for joining in. Last time I ran Death in Space, we kind of explored the character generator and stuff like that. This time, I've just asked everyone to use the online character generator that the publishers provide, where you can just basically whip up a character in a nanosecond. It's great. So in a second, we'll go around and we'll introduce everyone's concoctions and creations. In the meantime, let me get the Death in Space soundtrack started.
Oh, you know what? I want to. Yeah.
Drop that needle.
As in, are you going to play it on stream? So we
No,
can
I'm
hear
just gonna play it because I can't remember how to do it, so you can all hear it. So if you
Okay,
want, you can
so-
listen to it. It's on SoundCloud.
If we all sync up with Phil,
That's right.
we can all listen. You can have the listening experience of listening to something with Phil at the same time.
Also, if anyone was ever if you're ever doing like a stream or an actual play of Death in Space, the creators through a Twitter post actually came out and said, because someone's like, "Hey, I want to use it on stream. Is that okay?" They're like, "Yeah, sure." So they're really cool about it, which is
Yeah.
lovely.
I just want people to play their game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
there
what
are
we...
actually 2 Death in Space albums for people that are looking to get into the game. There is one that came out with the game, which is a bunch of amazing, awesome tracks that are inspired by the game and the setting. And then the second one they did is just a whole bunch of soundscapes that are different aspects of the world, which are just as cool. So there you go. That's my music plug.
It's your Death in Space plug. It's one of Sean and I's favourite games, essentially. We
It
both
was
love it.
also the Death in Space soundtrack was number 2 or 3 on my Spotify Unplugged this year.
There you go. There you go. So what are you watching? You're watching Rollcast, our monthly one-shot playing Death in Space. If you like Rollcast, you like what you see today, and you haven't listened to us before, go check out our podcast on all good podcatchers called Rollcast. We play a different game every season. We're really proud of it, and we think you'd really like it. So go look it up if you haven't already. If you are already a listener, thanks. Love you. You're great.
You're the
Thank you.
best.
Love you.
Please consider also supporting us on Patreon. The link is in the middle of the screen here, where you can join our Discord. You get to vote on which game we play in our one-shot, and like Frozen here, you might actually get to play with us as well. So lots of good benefits there too. So, without further ado, we're going to play for about 3 hours or so. So, why don't we get started introducing our characters? Ellen, who is Mirai? What is their deal?
What's their deal? Mirai's pretty cool. Mirai Tangatok. They're just a kind of, you know, as you do, carbon-grown, short-lived life form. Loves
As you do.
As you do.
As you do.
Yeah. So she's carbon-grown. So like, lives for a short amount of time. Used to like exploring the far reaches of space. As a result, has kind of like engineered lungs, so doesn't need to breathe so much.
It's handy.
Which is good because just likes gallivanting out in space and actually does not really like being indoors per se. And has just kind of continued to do that, just being a vagabond of space.
What's your trait? What's your defining trait?
Remorseful.
Okay.
Because because being a vagabond, my past allegiance, I've only sided with myself. And times where I could have helped people, I just kept on going. Never really settled down. I think there's like the kind of the thought of like, oh, I could have stayed with these people. I could have befriended these other people. I could have had a life and maybe like stopped exploring.
But you didn't.
But I didn't, and that's where the root of my remorse comes from. I'll
Cool.
say, as I've just made this character.
Any notable starting items?
Yeah, I have a cartridge with an AI from a dead pet.
Oh, lovely.
So
Excellent.
If I can hook up that bad boy, I would love that. I think it's a parakeet.
Oh no, everyone else is going to hate that.
Yeah.
I've got a parakeet too. Oh no.
And with a starting bonus, I have an old crew member who I've always been close with.
Okay.
I'm going to say
Is
his
that
name.
also the parakeet?
No. I'm going to say his name's Johan.
Yeah.
And if you voice him, Phil, can you please do your best Werner Herzog? Thank you.
Okay, I will try. I haven't done Werner in a while.
Johan, you sound so strange.
Oh, sorry. Do you have any good stats or bad stats? The stats in Death in
all
Space
my
everybody
stats-
are body, dexterity, savvy, and tech.
All my stats are bad. All my stats are terrible, except for savvy.
You're a bit savvy.
I've got
That's good. That's for like piloting and stuff, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got a +1 in savvy. Everything else is a -1 or less. I'm
Okay.
especially really bad at tech.
Okay, so we have Mirai the Carbon, the remorseful
Yeah.
Carbon. Excellent.
Yeah,
Going
so-
around the
Tangatok is my actual last name, but Remorseful Carbon is my middle name.
Yeah, I don't think Tangatok I'm gonna remember. So same order I introduce you. Chris, who is
No.
Huh?
Yo is what Chris said.
Oh, I think he said no. I think he said no. I was like, oh no, he doesn't want me to speak to him.
You've crossed the boundary, Phil.
I said Mateo, but I was quickly corrected. Who is Mato?
Mato.
Yes.
This is Mato.
And
Mato.
Mato is his name.
Good old Mato. Yeah, Mato
Who's this?
is a void cursed. I always seem to roll up void cursed characters.
A velocity curse?
Velocity cursed, pardon.
Yeah.
I've started to lose connection with reality. My face flickers in and out. Mato is a cool guy. He's in really cool civilian clothing, and by cool I mean weirdly clean. Just always.
Ugh.
Though he does have a pair of sunglasses which make him very cool, and they are very
Obviously.
scratched. And they're like the classic kind of, what am I thinking, a Ray-Ban kind of sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Mirror shades, kind of.
Ray-Ban survived in
Let's say they're
Dallas.
mirror shades as well.
Yeah.
They're scratched mirrors, so they don't reflect everything, and his face flickers behind that. Yes, as a velocity cursed, losing connection with reality. He formerly was a tow trucker, and is just a passionate, cool guy.
Is passionate your trait?
Yeah, my trait. Yep.
It's passionate. Excellent.
And
And what's your drive? What drives you?
Secrets about friends.
Oh. Okay, and what's your special ability as a velocity curse? Is that the changing face?
So my origin benefit is Pocket World. I have a portable, non-physical server housing a virtual reality where I store memories to connect to the past and future of my life.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Up to 10 users can connect simultaneously. That's why I'm always just
in his pocket universe.
just happy.
And you rolled amazing stats, if I remember rightly.
Yes. Mato has 2+ in body, 2+ in dex, +1 in savvy, and +0 in tech.
How many hit points do you have?
7 hit points.
So you're not even that weak either.
Not really.
Probably the most survivable character I've ever seen in Death in Space, so I'll have to
I
work
have
extra hard.
No money. Kyle.
No money. Oh no.
Let's all team up
Also,
and
my
take
character has no money. I'm very
No money.
No
Excellent.
money.
Sean, who is Kari?
Kari home. There's no place like Kari home. He is a soul pod. These are beings that have been hibernating for decades, only staying awake for short periods. I'm putting a little twist on this. He only started soul podding 1 week ago. 1 week ago because he lost his family in a very terrible, awful accident, and instead of being a soul pod to dedicate their lives to the scientific study of slow cosmic phenomena, he's doing it to escape the crushing pain of losing his entire family.
That pain will still be there when you wake up.
Yes, it will. Also, his starting bonus is what's called an APAC bridge, which creates a portal between current location and the location of a recent memory up to a week back. Lasts long enough for 1d4 persons to pass through. It was a week ago that his family got eviscerated in a bloody battle. That's the portal, the site of his family's destruction, that he can constantly go to. His trait is polite. His background was Moon Outlaw. And his looks, it just says a torn old space dock jacket. He just has that, like a pair of tidy-whitey underwear and just boots. That's it. That's all he brought into the pod.
Excellent.
He's a very shell-shocked, shell of a man, but he's still very polite. He expected that he was going to be under in the hibernation pod for decades. He's been woken up a week later at the time, and he has to deal with the traumatic experience that was everything that has happened to him.
Excellent.
So
And
real upper,
his driving force is an object, which is the only surviving photo of his family that he holds close to his chest.
Excellent.
Jeez
What are your stats like? Any good?
Oh no, not at all.
Excellent.
My body is -1, dex -2, savvy -1, tech -1.
Awful.
Oh, and my hit points are 4.
You're awful. You have a terrible character. Fantastic.
Much to live for. So
No drive.
Terrible
Frozen,
character.
you have
Oh, man.
Yatin for us?
Yes, I do. Yatin Helm, which is funny because he's never piloted a starship in his life. His background is he was a legionnaire during the Gem Wars on the way out. His allegiance at the time was with his family, and he has a void origin. His drive is a traumatic event that resulted in him having both of his arms removed and are replaced with robotic arms.
Okay, yep.
The scores on this one not as bad. Body's -1, dex is 1, savvy's -1, tech is 1.
all right.
6 hit points.
That's not
And
bad.
he's got the I forget what this starting kit is called. 1 second. It is, what is the kit called? The engineer kit with a multi-tool, duct tape, tablet computer, welder, workwear. He's normal.
What's your
And his
what's your
his
trait?
His
Oh yeah, and your special.
his
Yeah.
trait is he's an optimist, strangely optimistic. As you, his trait. Sorry, I'm blanking out here.
Yeah, trait is just like a
one of his
personality
things-
trait that defines them, and then you have a
Yeah.
have a benefit from being a void. What's a void again? Void.
So Void have one of two options. They either have the voice of the Void, which is where you make electronics whisper and crackle
yeah,
That's right.
around you, and that's actually what he has. And his trinket is an old belt buckle that doubles as a star compass that only works at random points, and he doesn't know why.
mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's
I love
awesome.
I love it.
Ellen, what was your origin again?
I'm carbon.
So we're all
I'm-
different. That's great.
All
Yeah,
different
I'm-
somehow.
Also, can I retroactively change something? I do
No.
think it's funnier for the crew member to be the AI parakeet.
Okay,
Yes.
But I am.
Yeah.
Could it be like a kind of robotic body? But since it's an AI since it's the cartridge of the AI, can I slot it in and it has the brain of my parakeet Johan? And I would still like it to be voiced by Werner Herzog. Thank you very much. Okay, that's all I ask.
Have you got all that, Phil?
So what? It's like a person with the mind of a parakeet.
It's a parakeet in a robot body that
Yeah.
talks like Werner Herzog.
Yeah,
Dear Lord, what have
it's
you
not
done?
hard. Do an improv.
It's not. It's not hard. Okay,
I'm
excellent.
glad we're taking on this dark and gritty setting.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
happy-
Gritty.
I'm happy to voice Johan if need be.
Yeah, okay.
I'm also. If you were to cast my character in a movie, it's Giovanni Ribisi.
I don't know who that
Giovanni
is.
Over easy.
He's the
know if
medic
you see
from
him.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh, right.
Excellent.
Also, for another
Alright.
weird deep cut, he's Phoebe's brother in Friends.
Also
yeah,
true. I forgot about that.
yeah.
And his wife is much older. She's the woman who plays Deborah Hill Harp, who plays the kitty in that 70s show.
I feel like I always get him mixed up with Jeremy Strong.
Wish I'd
But
never
they are both
asked.
sad-looking men.
Yeah. Sad man. Sad man. I'm played by.
Sorry
man,
if you're
sad man.
watching. Giovanni Ribisi.
Yes, our apologies to
I'm
G.
definitely
Tweet at
Space
him
fan.
right now.
Somebody at him,
no.
please. Get him on the
Please.
stream.
Just drop that line in there, and he's like, "What the hell?"
Some Australians called you a sad man, Giovanni. Get
No,
it.
I
Sad-
said a sad-looking
sad
man.
Sad
That's a
looking.
sad-looking man.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
he looks super sad.
It's just a worse thing to say.
It's sometimes the truth is worse. You're right.
I'm not saying you're a sad person. I'm just saying you look like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nothing is
Alright.
new. Everything is decaying. The Tenebris system, once the heart, the burning center of the Gem War, has now lost all its purpose. And those that remain here cling to a semblance of life by their haggard fingernails, doing whatever they can to scrape up whatever hollows they can and whatever semblance of purpose they can eke out in the cold darkness of space. The end of the universe is coming, and it's only up to us to decide what we do with the final few flickers we have left. You four are a newly thrown together salvage crew on the Iron Ring, a giant conglomeration of bits of old space station and spacecraft that forms the hub of what can be called civilization here in the Tenebris system. Eager for a way off the Iron Ring, even at least temporarily, and in the hopes of one day perhaps owning your own ship, you're all signed up to be salvage crew for the local mayor / warlord of this part of the Iron Ring. A man with particular airs about himself called Tarquin, who has brought you together along with a bunch of other groups of 3 or 4, and you marching into his office in little groups together. Do any of you know each other? Have any of you ever run across each other here in your little corner of the Iron Ring, or are you just thrown together today?
Oh, I think Kari barely knows where he is.
Right,
I think
excellent.
So he's literally come out of the pod and almost immediately been thrown into this
And
room.
didn't you say that you've only been potting for a week?
Yeah. So he thought it was going to be decades. It's just been a week. Now he's thrown in this room.
Oh, this is so interesting. I thought you were a coffee table. I saw you last week.
Hi.
I am so sorry. Yes, your pod was horizontal in mess room. So I did, put some coffee and various other beverages on it. So sorry. So sorry.
I'm so cold.
Oh.
I'm so very cold.
Well, you should probably move then. Just move. Keeps it going. That's all of the backstory I think I have. I think I've seen Kari's lifeless body in a pod, but just it was just kind of used as ad hoc furniture. I'm just people moving in and out of a kind of general station and being like, shoot, where are we gonna sit? I don't know, flip that sideways and unless anyone else wants to know each other.
Anything else before you go see Tarquin from the other characters?
No, I'm happy to learn these people as I go along. I think for my character.
Salvage Crew 19BX, Tarquin will see you now. Chop chop.
Head in.
In you go.
Yeah.
The ramshackle double doors are opened for you, and you pass into what could be considered a well-appointed office on the Iron Ring, which means it has a particular grade of salvage and strange knickknacks and things. Tarquin has his mismatched boots up on a hastily constructed desk. So everything has the kind of shape of a tycoon or a magnate's office, but thrown together and kind of crafted, and so it's sort of an imitation of that kind of cigar smoking tycoon kind of idea. Come in.
The junkyard tycoon.
Yeah.
Please have a seat. There are some crates and a very wobbly stool.
If there is there are there any windows or anything
So behind him is some is an opening. You could call it a window if you want. The blinds are kind of meant to be drawn, but they've kind of snagged halfway, so you can sort of see past him down into a communal area of the ring where there's a bunch of people milling about. It's probably a fist fight happening down there. So he has a little view over this little area of the ring. Yeah.
I want to stand close to there as soon as Mirai enters an enclosed space, it's just I don't usually space is bigger.
Well, I'll send you out into the black very soon.
Oh thank fuck. I hate being in here right now. It's so claustrophobic.
The people of this town look up to me. They look up to me,
and they want me to provide them shelter and protection. And our little part of the ring is expanding, and so it needs new real estate. Yes, and you need jobs and a ship. So I, in my magnanimity, my generosity, have a little scheme, a little work-to-own scheme. So I'll give you a spaceship. I'll point you to some salvage. What is that? What are those? What is this? What does that mean?
If there's anything that even resembles a speaker, by the way, Yatin is as far away from it as he can be. But he's just worked on still. Oh, it's
What
just
is
so
this?
wonderful to hear that. It's just so wonderful to hear that we can own things in a salvage yard.
Well, yes, okay. It's probably some sort of strange custom you have. Yes. You don't own anything now. If you do, I don't know, some decades of work, perhaps one day you can have your own ship. It depends on how many hollows you make. Anyways, an old, I think it's a research base or something. It's on a bit of an elliptical. Comes close every few cycles. I'll give you the coordinates. Jump in the ship. Probably a bit too heavy for you to tow. But last time it scanned when it came round, it did have its own propulsion. If you can get it working. Bring it back here. I pay you. Put that towards your ship. One day, you're your own crew amongst the stars. Yes, you seem like very aspirational young people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I mean, I am like 3/4 through my life cycle, but I moisturize early and often, so thank you.
Yes, well, it's something I say to people, makes them feel nice, so...
Ah.
He
Yes.
he looks over at oh god, I gotta remember names. Yatin. It's like, and he like looks from Yatin to the. He's like, yeah, as you would say, thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Now, do you have any of you have an EVA suit?
Yes. Oh, yes, I do.
Good. That means I don't have to provide you with one. You got some sort of weapon amongst the four of you?
Oh, are we going to need one?
Probably. If there's any squatters on there, do get rid of them. Don't want them there. Anything worse, get rid of that too. Probably. You don't have a weapon.
We don't.
Do you have? That's a lie, isn't it?
It is a lie.
Can you savvy me, please?
Sure.
Savvy me, baby.
Do you start with void points? I forget. You start with one void point?
As in all of us, or?
I think everyone starts with one void point, right? Or is that a rolling thing?
No, you
I'll
get
double
one
check, I think.
Okay, cool.
Do you?
if you fail a roll.
Yeah, I thought you
it's
might
only
start
to
with
get
one,
one.
but yeah.
I failed my roll.
Oh, take a void point.
start
Take a void point.
6 in total.
What's that on your hip?
Looks awful lot like
yeah,
a
sorry, I
gun
forgot
to
about
me.
that. Don't worry about that. Oh yeah, sorry.
You've got a gun. You've got a pressure suit. I'm giving you a ship. Why are you still here?
What gun?
I do not have a pressure suit, which is strange because it seems like my background would give me one. I would like one, please.
Look, if you want to... No, you've got one. Get the oxygen working, and then you should be fine. Get the oxygen working, get the gravity working, get the propulsion working, and bring it back here. I'm not providing you more than you need. You got one suit, you've got some oxygen in it. What's the big deal?
I have a tent.
I don't care.
Yes,
I don't care.
We
Sorry.
can trade tent for extra.
There's a market downstairs, and at this point you're wasting my time, so...
Sorry,
I'm
there's
so
a
sorry.
market downstairs?
Market downstairs.
Market downstairs.
Is
Very
that
Okay.
different from a market?
Market.
market.
Is there a difference?
He
No,
pi-
yes, big difference between a market and a market.
Oh,
Oh.
A lot's
He
changed
picks up.
since you
He
went
pick. He has like a. He has like a deck of playing cards on his desk. I
You
guess.
don't need to do it, Phil. You can just describe it.
And he starts flicking them at you, one by one.
Oh.
Get out.
okay.
Go.
I'm so sorry.
Away. Had
Thank you.
enough of you.
Guys, there's 3 cards. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take those. I'll take some
Yeah.
of those cards as well.
Yeah.
And
If
Kari will make his way out.
If there's anything that resembles the speaker, if he has a personal comm, it just starts whispering the void at him as we.
Yeah. There's. He has like a little speaker on his desk. Yeah, that he gets like little reports and
Little
stuff.
intercom.
Yeah, like an intercom, and he can also do a whole.
People of Habring 915, this is Tarquin.
He can do a little announcement because he's like, you know, like I said, he's like a mayor slash warlord slash tycoon. So he just goes. Please, I need to make an announcement. Can you get away from my equipment?
And then say just the last one to leave, and he just kind of on the way out.
Okay, we should get everyone's names real quick.
Oh,
Good start.
I'm Kari. Hello, how are you? Who are you? Sorry, that should be what I asked first.
Yes, how are you? More questions. I'm Mirai.
Right.
And
Good to meet
back
you.
there is Johan. Johan! Come.
Oh,
Oh,
Johan
no.
is my friend and pet. Sometimes synonymous.
I'm
but
a
not
friend.
always.
I'm a friend.
I can't do
Oh,
when a hot dog
Johan!
and a
Your
pig.
voice-
I can't
your
do
voice
Johan
box
and a
is
parakeet.
broken.
Apparently.
He normally sounds much
Vern.
more kind of erudite, but you know, his voice box not working. Anyway, this is
Oh,
Johan.
we might be able to fix that later.
Hello, Johan.
Very nice. Johan, Mirai, Yokari. Who are you two?
Oh. My name is Yatin. I'm new to the ring. Been a
Oh.
little while.
welcome.
I'm learning things here.
Ooh,
was
what's
rather
your best
rude.
thing that you've learned?
The best thing that I've learned,
Yeah.
he doesn't get sarcasm.
Oh, this is not sarcasm. I ask really. What's
No,
the-
not you. Him. He doesn't get sarcasm.
Is
No.
Oh, that's the best thing you learned. That some people.
Yes,
don't...
so far.
Ah,
He
okay.
doesn't. It's not as fun. Real quick, you came from a pod, yes, Kari?
Me? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Why?
Oh, how
you
long have
want
you been
to know?
out?
Oh, apparently 6 days, which is unusual and not ideal.
That must have been that light that I turned on in the mess hall the other day.
Huh?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Very
Um,
nice.
And who's the quiet one?
G'day, I'm Mato. How you going?
Mato,
Oh,
nice to meet you. And I see you have weapon.
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm always strapped.
we're not gonna need one though, are we? He was just
Nah,
joking
mate.
about
Yeah,
that,
we're
was he?
fine. We're fine.
Okay,
we
that's
don't
good.
even have a gun, mate.
Fine.
What do you
This
mean?
is like these are like shurikens, mate. You know,
Oh,
because my name comes from anyway this place. Yeah,
what's the
Your
place?
name comes from a place.
place.
I don't know, but the weapons also come from the same place as my name.
Mate.
So I've got shurikens
Yes,
and Mato. It all comes from the same place.
I see. And
Yeah.
have you ever been in that place ever?
Nah, mate. Somewhere out
Interesting.
in the dark, in the
Oh.
black, in the
So
void.
pretty- So
void is
pretty
a
dark
wondrous
out
place.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows where it's out? Anyway, so yeah, that's about me. You know, I'm from a place where my weapons are from.
Oh,
Well, you
Well,
got the
it's-
weapon.
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
weapon. I
Yeah.
have parakeet.
I have
Yeah.
a tent.
That's good,
Yeah.
mate.
You have a
That's
tent.
real good.
And a
Yeah.
suit.
Do you want to
Yeah.
try?
That's important.
Do you want to try something?
Uh, What?
I just got these little drinkies. Do you want to have one? Do you want to? You want to have a bevy?
Oh, it's very generous of you. Sure.
Just while you're waking.
If you don't mind sharing.
No worries, mate. No worries. I'll give you a substance there, Phil.
So let's go to the substances table and see what random thing that you've given him.
Oh my gosh, have you also got random beverages?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
No.
Let's see. So this doesn't actually have it doesn't have a randomizer on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Easy.
T12, mate. T12.
Who has a T12? Not
Me.
I.
I've got one right in front of me.
Oh, Phil, you go.
9.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Subtilitemium? Oh my god, this is the hardest one to say.
How does that go?
Subtilitemin.
Oh.
Drug designed for mission pilots, but can be used to raise any chosen ability for 5 minutes. Gives advantage to all rolls using the chosen ability.
That is...
It's like the most expensive drug on the table, yeah.
It is the most expensive drug on the table. Holy hell.
Well, I've literally drunk that now because you offered it to me now. So I've drunk that.
Cool. What do you want advantage on?
For 5 minutes.
I feel like that gives me advantage on dexterity. I think it works in the same vein as like coffee or a high-speed drug would. Like it makes. Also, he's been sleeping for a week, and he is like, if you thought that his eyes were wide before out of panic, now they're just wide out of like pure ecstasy and.
So the weird thing is, right, your eyes go wide, but your pupils constrict. Your pupils go to like pinpoints. It's very disconcerting.
I'll buy an EVA suit. I'll buy an EVA suit. And
Do you both take the drug?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know what to
Sean, roll 1d20 for me.
Uh-oh.
Don't get a 1.
I got a 7.
Okay, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're all good.
That.
On a 1, you get avoid corruption, so just be careful.
Amazing. It came close. It was on a 1 and then it flipped over to the 7.
So you charge off to the markets, which is basically an area which has been roughly designated for trade, with all the clamoring and holler of that implies. Stalls thrown together from corrugated scraps with all sorts of strange arcane bits and bobs, half-broken radios and regulators and analyzers, all the way up to crankshafts and turbine blades. And you would like to you go charging off into the market. Give me a savvy roll to find the man selling EVA suits.
Right, because otherwise he was just going to go to the very first stall he could find.
Oh, mate, so we should probably chase after him, eh? Let's go.
Oh yes.
That's a 4.
Yeah.
So get a void point.
Let's take a look.
Great, done. He's just going to go up to the first.
You go up to the first person.
One EVA suit, please, sir.
I don't sell those.
But I have hollows.
No, don't sell them. Sell these lovely pieces of artwork I make.
Oh.
Pieces of artwork. Spray paint, and stencils. There they are. Have a look.
How much?
Tat, 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 tat. 3 hollows.
Oh, yeah. Do you have one that's red?
Yeah, yes. This one. Lovely depiction of man blowing own head off.
And he immediately has like a flashback to his family.
Oh no!
And he runs away.
Oh! I won't eat today. Oh.
And he goes.
Spray paint artists also have the little shashar bowl like that. Do you know that YouTuber or that?
Yeah. It's exactly the kind of person, but like in the future.
Yeah,
but
like
but all of that
the
artwork,
fancy
instead of
bot.
being like really nice, like their things are always like nice planetscapes or like nice
Yeah.
horizons. They're all awful and terrible and traumatic
very
and gross, right?
I really like that.
Who is chasing after
Murray.
Akari? Who's leading the way?
boy.
Who's leading the way?
I think I am.
Yeah, you did this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did this.
Okay, so give me a dex check. Void points give you using a void point will give you advantage.
I failed on my dex check.
Good start. We're not even gonna leave the damn ring.
Nah.
It's extremely hustly bustly busy in here, and he quickly disappears into the crowd before you can catch up with him. Who knows where he's gone?
Okay. Well, who cares?
Is there anywhere that, like, similarly to Tarkin, there are like little kind of announcement, like little kind of not walkie-talkies, but I'm just
Like a
thinking in a
little PA.
department store, where you have like just a PA kind of box.
Tarquin has the only PA. Although
would
I
there
don't know,
be
maybe you can find a
some
junction
cardboard
box. You could-
roll or tube.
Well, you could probably like splice into it somewhere if you found like where it runs. You could like find a speaker and just like splice straight into it if you have the tools.
The thought of technology frightens and confuses Mirai. I'm just looking for a PVC tube. Can I find
Pipe.
a PVC tube?
Yeah, give me a savvy check.
This becomes the
You get in so much trouble before you've even left the station.
It's D20, right?
Yeah, everything's D20. 12's to beat.
That's
Yeah.
a 12 total.
Yeah, you swipe it off the distracted shopkeeper next to you. It's some kind of, imagine PVC, but like it leaches chemicals like whenever you touch it. Like you don't just have to like eat off it or heat it. Your hands are kind of slick with sort of grease and particles as soon as you pick it up.
Oh man, that is heady. Okay, Kari, wherever you are, put your hands up. Kari, stop wherever you are and put your hands
Yeah, you
up.
can hear this. You can hear this. I'm gonna say you
Right
can
here.
hear this.
Yeah, Kari continues running, but also now has his hands up.
Ah, you can see him. You see a pair of waving hands in across the market, waving through the air.
Nice. There he is. Found him.
Well done. Great work, mate. Well done.
Ooh. Does anyone want to hit off this pipe? It's fucking wild.
Nah, mate. You lead the way. You take a big hit first, though.
You can add.
And I chucked the PVC tube away.
You don't add that to your thing. Carcinogenic pipe removed from inventory. So you catch up with Kari. Kari, what are you doing when they catch up with you?
Kari is like going from stall to stall, person to person, still eyes bugging out, just trying to find EVA suits. The same thing, just like, "Hi, how are you, sir, madam? Do you have an EVA suit for sale?" And whether there's a yay or a nay, he continues on.
Well, you have come to right place, sir. Do I have EVA suit for sale? Yes. And the rest of you walk up behind just as he strikes it lucky, and the guy has like a whole rack of suits in various state of patch and repair. Kari can't believe his luck. Yes,
Looking
you
at this
want
wall, are there any of them
EVA
that are-
suit? You must be part of Tarquin's new scavenger drive. Of course, business is good, yes.
Yes,
Oh.
he said this was already paid for. Is that right? He said.
It's lies! You're lying to me, making funny joke.
No,
I kill you if you don't pay. I kill you dead. You want the EVA suit? Is 200 hollows.
I have 20.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you
mate.
have
I got like one extra to help you with that, mate. Like, you want a little? I could give you one.
Why are you even here if you have no hollows, idiots?
I thought
That's
you
what I'm
get-
saying, mate. Like, I don't know why we need an extra. We got one, mate.
Oh,
These bloody fucking guys. don't
Oh,
even know
you are
that.
stuck with the idiots. I see. You're stuck
Yeah,
with the idiots.
Yeah, they're just running around doing stuff.
Hey, if lucky, maybe this place you salvage has extra suit. I don't know, maybe.
That's what I'm saying, mate. Yeah, you gotta win an extra bloody one.
oh, you don't have like a lesser quality one that could be worth 20?
Yeah, the one with holes in it, mate. Yeah,
I was about to say I'm
20
looking up and I'm like,
going
there's probably one
to-
missing a chest panel.
yeah.
I mean, if you have one with holes in it, I'll take that one.
So yeah, for 20, you can get a like a completely broken one. So you need components to repair it. But it's like for 20, it's broken. It does not work at all. It would not hold air at all. You would die instantly if you took it into space. The rules for repairing things that need components. Broken items, the first condition point requires a number of components equal to the maximum condition value. So you'd need like 3 components just to repair this. Just to repair it to 1. To repair it to 1. But he's given it for you for 20. So
That's a very good deal. Thank you, sir.
Okay, here we go. So
we could-
he gives you this suit. Like I said, it's missing a chest panel. It's missing a glove. It does have a helmet, but it has like a bullet hole essentially through the glass. And the inside of the helmet, so much blood. Oh god. It's dry. It's old. Has that old tangy smell, but it's blood. Someone definitely died in this, and they were definitely shot in the face.
So, like,
Well,
why
thanks.
do you keep this one?
You know, I work on things in spare time, tinker, eventually fix, but it's bottom of list, you know. Plus, you know, sell to idiots like this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh
mean, you
yeah,
didn't
mate. That's a
want
good
to
business
get-
model.
I mean, it's just a shame
Idiots.
you didn't harvest any of that organic material out of there.
I scraped out what I can, yes. I scraped it out already. The rest,
Oh.
if you can suck out any more, up to you, you know.
I make popsicles.
Yatin looks at the inside of the helmet. Oh. At least whoever died in this died in a pressurized environment. This wasn't in space. There wouldn't be any blood in here if there was space.
That's
Yes,
so
evaporates.
true.
Evaporates. You go to elimination last week where a person gets shoved out airlock. I always enjoy those.
Yes, I voted Yuri 1-800 Yuri, and he was the one who was eliminated. So good. My picks never get on elimination.
So now this part of the Iron Ring has a show where if you get voted off, you get shoved out of the airlock.
Yeah,
Makes
so
sense.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's-
democracy for you.
It's
That's
great.
right.
It's like the only
The ultimate
show...
popularity contest.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the only show that you can find anywhere. It's so good.
Yuri was like an eternal nihilist. He was super happy to be voted out. He'd actually made it to like the 3rd to last round, and every week he was just like begging, please.
Yeah, it was like his whole
please.
arc, man. So good.
I hunger for the cold embrace of the void. Please. Please send me out there.
Stop playing my characters. Stop playing my characters.
They're all your characters here.
Yeah, character with nihilism. That's me.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I got what I came for.
Okay, so you have a broken spacesuit.
I think
I
the only thing
mean,
I'd look for is to see is there somewhere I could buy like a small ranged firearm or
Savvy
pistol,
check.
like weapon. Sure, why not? That is gonna be 16.
Yeah, this is a little weapons dealer. he's a rat-like. She's a rat-like woman who basically has a whole array of weapon bits in racks and like laid out on tables in front of her.
Weapons, instruments of death, yes. You there. What interests you? What would you like to see?
Cheapest way to take somebody to the void. What do you have?
Oh, cheapest this, cheapest that. You get what you pay for.
It's a
Dude,
star,
just
a firearm.
Is there guns in this first table?
No, on the
there's
equipment table.
no.
No.
In the equipment table, you should have like a general-
Pistols and revolvers. The cost is 125.
Yeah. Otherwise, you've got throwing weapons, melee combat weapons, which are
Yes.
20 and 40 respectively.
Yes.
There you go.
Or if you prefer,
She has any of
chain
those.
guns at 800.
Yeah. I mean, if you
That's
really
the
want,
dream.
she may have one of those, but I don't think you can afford it. So yeah, any of those. Gun is 125, we said, and then like melee weapons significantly less.
Yeah, like a knife is 40.
I
I
might
think
need
the
to see
cheapest is like a 30.
Literally.
Yeah, 30, 40.
throwing weapons.
Yeah, like a shuriken.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, sure, can I?
I had a pretty sweet fumey pipe, but I threw it away.
No worries.
Sorry,
we'll
Yatin,
find...
I could have kept it for you.
It'll be fine. His like that. The hands, his fingers kind of like make that clicking sound as he's just like, nah, it's fine. We'll find more, I'm sure.
I mean, do you really want one? Do you really want one?
No, it would be nice, but metal hands do just fine.
Okay. Because otherwise I have 4 indeterminate substances that you could maybe trade in.
He looks cautiously over at the Soulborn and is like,
I only take hollows. Come back when you've got some money, you degenerates.
Oh, thank
She
you.
points a pistol at you.
Oh,
Oh, how much is that one?
More than you can afford.
Ah.
ah,
Okay.
all right.
Wasting my
She's so
time.
excited to. She's so
Five.
excited to see us again.
Maybe we should get a little of a shake a bit of the leg, get a
Four.
little bit of a move
Yes,
on when it comes to the
yes.
salvo, eh?
Yes.
Continue
Yeah,
on with
might
the-
as well.
continue on with the narrative.
Narrative. You.
Not if we're chasing this one around the market all day.
I'm a red herring.
Oh, yeah. Is it?
That means we should ignore you.
He's got the meta disease.
Please don't.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're in the soul pod for just a week. You start
Yeah, it's
breaking
actually
the fourth
worse.
wall.
It's actually worse than being there for a long time.
It's like taking a micro nap. Like you haven't slept enough to go into REM, but
That's why he's so dazed. All right, you going to the ship?
Oh no. Yeah, we'll go to the. I think it's
Cool.
Please,
about
please,
time.
please, may I wear the suit? May I wear the suit?
the broken one, sure.
No. The proper one.
You do have to make that distinction now.
Are you particularly good at wearing suits?
I'm so good at wearing suits.
What do you do?
What do I do? What don't I do?
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
how's
I'm
it
not
gonna-
sold on you, mate. You seem a bit cooked, actually. You're
Come
a bit of a.
on,
She's
I've-
confident. It's
I've
just
spent
fine.
more
Yeah, that's what I'm
Confidence.
saying. There's confidence, there's overconfidence, there's getting a skilled confidence. So
I've
yeah,
spent
mate.
more time out there than I have inside, and
Yeah,
let
it
me
shows.
tell you,
Yeah,
if
tell
I
you what,
spend
tell you-
any
tell you
time
bloody- tell you
inside,
bloody-
I
tell you
will
bloody what.
flip out.
Well, that's all right, mate. Then you don't need a suit. We'll just put you outside. You know what I mean?
Also, this suit
Well, yeah,
belongs
it
to
is.
my belonged to my late mother, so I think I should be the only one that wears it.
Yeah, that's fair enough there, mate. Yeah, fair enough. That's family right
Not
there.
to be
No,
rude,
family
but
makes a big point.
Yeah.
how
point, but family.
how busty of a woman was your late mother?
Oh, not very. She was called Flatty.
Okay, well then it'll fit you fine. That's all good.
I just wanted to time that with Ellen drinking, so it worked.
Mm. Mm.
Flatty. Damn it! I was trying to get.
Fine. You take the freaking suit.
Oh, I feel like I'm being mean, but I think I'm just setting a very healthy boundary.
I think
my
you are,
friends.
mate. I think actually what's happening is you're getting a bit of guilt trip put on you. It's not good, mate. You gotta have healthy boundaries.
Actually, boundaries are just what people say when they've learned tools from other people's therapy.
Oh,
But really, your boundary is actually hurting me. So I think, you know.
you sound quite toxic.
Yeah, I did inhale
no.
that pipe pretty hard. It's probably.
Speaking of, as they're like getting the ship ready. Speaking of, he turns to Mato. What did you give me?
Oh, mate, I just gave you drugs.
Oh,
I just gave you straight up drugs, mate. I don't know. I just gave you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
oh,
I make it myself.
that's okay. I probably wasn't listening when you told me that. That's my fault. I
That's
apologize.
totally fine, mate. No, I
That's
didn't actually tell you it was drugs. I
totally-
just gave it to you.
I'm sure it was me. I'm sure I did something wrong.
I don't know,
Yeah.
mate. I think that sounds pretty toxic as well. I think you probably need to set yourself a tiny bit more.
Oh no. I'm
Good
the
luck with the
toxic
suit.
one.
You-
Good love for
need
you,
to be-
mate. God rest your mother. God rest your mother.
I miss
You know,
Freddy.
I do too.
Miss-
You knew his mother?
Oh, I think everyone knew his mum, mate. Let's get this ship up into
I
the
There we
air.
go.
sometimes you just
Okay,
say
so
Mate, everyone just says things.
things. Oh, it's not-
you go to the airlock, and you're directed to your ship.
The ship that was
You are
given to us
salvage
for the
crew.
course.
Salvage crew. You know,
Whatever
BB
numbers you said earlier.
X19 that I said earlier. So you're directed to the ship that Tarquin is lending you. Designation are ampersand. You can give it a
Can I
name
just
if you
say
want, but that's the
And
designation.
I love that this is the second roll to cast character that has been called Tarkin. Like that's
Yeah.
amazing that we've had this come around twice.
It's a great name. I love the name Tarquin.
Ambrosia Island, go watch it.
Yeah. So it's an old scavenging ship. It's got like condition 3, like a crappy old chemical engine. But you know, it's pretty standard fare. If you can operate a ship, you can power it up.
Bill,
and,
can we-
the computer
can we
will do the
give it-
rest.
Can we give it like one of the ship quirks that you can roll on the ship
Of course.
creation table?
Excellent. Yeah, excellent idea.
It's on fire. That's a quirk.
So it's a quirk. Is it?
There's
It's
permanent
killing
fire
you.
in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, if you sit on the
alright.
outside of ship, it's not a big deal.
Do you
Sure,
want to roll
wait.
for that, Sean?
Yeah, I've got the table here.
Mm-hmm. What great thing about
Okay.
this book, for those listening, is everything has a table.
There's also backgrounds, but for now, let's just do the quirk.
Yeah, just do it.
Oh,
It's not your
so I
ship.
rolled a 20, which is
Nice.
a tree with fruit is growing in the crew quarters, roots throughout the whole spacecraft.
Hell yeah. That's a great quirk. I love that.
Cool.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's
Cool.
as soon as seeing that, I'm like, I think he gave us the wrong one.
Nah,
I'm
mate.
not complaining.
Trees are actually this thing's actually real bad for ships. We should probably cut it down, eh?
Oh,
Think
sure.
about it, it's
no,
free food.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, but it's wood in a ship. Wood can't go in
So?
space.
Just
Obviously,
don't,
it has.
Well, maybe.
Don't set it on fire and we'll be okay.
All right. Don't read my mind. We'll be okay.
I'm so hungry. Maybe it has some fruit.
It has like some like a really anemic fruit like hanging off it once you go into the crew quarters. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll take one and eat it and take a bite
It
out.
tastes disgusting. It tastes like
Oh.
old engine oil, bitterness, and regret.
Oh,
Mate, as someone who
that's
might
what
be
I should
your supplier, stop putting things in your mouth that you find.
Oh
it's
no.
free though.
That's not...
Give me a body check.
Body check.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see
here we
what
go.
let's see what disadvantage I've got. So body only minus 1.
Well, that's good.
Only.
So that's a 4.
Yeah, you lose a hit point. It's poisonous as you vomit like black goo onto the crew table.
Oh, that
Immediately.
I think.
Yeah, immediately. Like it goes down, you swallow it, and then.
I don't think it's ripe enough yet.
Yeah, mate, you're gonna have to clean that up.
Okay.
That was not a question.
And he,
I see who's in charge here.
He starts
It's
rubbing it with
like-
his hand.
Oh, I imagine that there's probably some old oil rags in the engine room. Let me go take a look.
I don't
All
think you
right,
should touch
I'll
that.
fly this thing, I reckon.
All right,
Let's
so
go.
you get in the cockpit, you fire her up, she sputters to life. Some strange sounds, creaking, shuddering, but the engines fire. The docking clamps disengage, and the nav computer works. So hey, we're cooking.
We're cooking. Now we're cooking with oil.
We're cooking, and that one's cleaning.
So it'll probably take a few hours to get to this place. So roll one. Who wants to? Oh, Chris, you're piloting. So roll 1d6 for me.
1d6? Sure
Yeah.
thing. Is this hours?
No,
Okay, I rolled a 3.
that's an encounter.
Sweet.
Ooh, here we go.
2 to 5 is encounters. So roll me 1d10.
That is a 5.
Excellent. That's a combat encounter.
Hooray!
Roll
Die.
1d6.
This could be our
That's a
shortest
3.
stream.
Yeah, we'll just end it when we all die.
I mean, yeah, could happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
1d4 automated combat modified drill drones attack.
Oh, did you say 1d4? I thought you said
Yeah.
1d6.
Yeah, no. 1d6 is you got 3 on the 1d6. Right?
Oh, yeah. And then
Yeah.
on the 1d4,
Yeah, roll 1d4.
a 1.
Oh, no.
Okay, so 1 automated combat modified drill drone attacks. Damage resistance 8. It does 1d3 times 10 damage at 30% frame. They are hunting for spare parts for its owner and will leave if they retrieve 5 parts.
no.
So you are approaching this ship, and from it detaches a drill drone. You see it on your radar. It detaches from the space station at where it has been kind of mining away. It targets you. You can see it swing its drills towards you, mark you as fresher salvage than what it's been working on, and it starts to fly towards you. So it starts in band 4, which is first detection range.
So we're doing a spacecraft confrontation.
Yeah, on its turn, because it started first, it moves you guys like 1 zone closer, which is ID and identification, which is where you resolve to see that yes, it has drills, and they're targeting you. You guys have a
Page 57, by the way, for anyone that's using the book.
you guys have a shotgun harpoon on your scavenger ship.
Shotgun harpoon.
Shotgun harpoon, yeah. If I can find what that does.
We're
Confrontation
whalers on a
modules.
Yeah, close enough to scan and identify spacecraft, including what they look like, symbols,
A powerful
affiliations.
winch equipped with strong cables and sharp grappling hooks that holds a target in place. Savvy check to hit can be welded off from the inside, taking 1d20 minutes per hook. So that's your only weapon. Is you can grapple it up with a shotgun harpoon once you're in range. So it's your turn.
Okay. So we would have to move closer to them.
Yeah, or you can move away and then try to like out savvy it to evade it somehow. That's another way you could do it.
No, let's attack this thing and kill it.
Okay, so
Yay.
you move 1 zone closer. That
Into the
puts you
firing
into
range.
firing range. So yeah, you can fire now if you want, which is a savvy check, and you have to beat its damage resistance of 8.
All right, cool.
So just for anyone that's watching, when you're doing spacecraft conversations, there are 4 like movement bands. There is from furthest away to closest. There's detection, followed by identification, followed by firing, which is what we're in now, which means we can engage in attacking, and then there's boarding. So that's how kind of movement works. Or we can try and flee, as Phil was saying.
I am going to use a void point
Yes,
to
good
give myself
job.
advantage. To make the attack.
Excellent.
I have 3 void points already because I've
That
failed to roll 3
is
times.
a 14.
Nice.
Nicely
Do
done.
it. So that's a hit.
It's a hit. So this thing fires up its laser drills, turns towards you, looks to salvage you. You deftly bring your ship into range. Rotate.
Mates, I've just found this thing. We're gonna destroy it and take it for scrap. A little bit of extra scrap, eh? A little bit of extra salvage, eh, fellas? This is pretty good.
Hey.
We could fix this suit.
Oh yeah,
Well,
hey, that's a
They
not
might
bad
already
move.
have some stuff on it.
Hey, yeah, let's take
The
it.
suits.
I mean,
It's got a big old drill.
That'll be great. It'll be fine. We can
Drills
put
are
the
pretty
drill on the
funny.
front of it.
Yeah, let's take it.
Make
Let's
the job
scrap
easier.
it.
And while your Aussie Mato is yapping away, he hits a button. The harpoon goes out, and he clocks it center mass straight through its command and control module, deactivating it. It's now attached to your winch, and you can bring it into the cargo hold if you wish.
Did that do any damage?
You killed it.
Oh, killed it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh,
It's a
Uh,
little drone.
Yeah, it's just a little drone. It's not a
Little
full
drone.
ship. It's just a little drone. That if it had gone
Okay.
onto your ship, it would have just started like dismantling it, which
Yeah.
wouldn't have been fun. You would have had to get it off the outside of the ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
It wouldn't have been fun at all. This is the good outcome.
I mean, if
This is,
only.
we lucked out.
Yeah.
We really did.
Not everything always goes badly.
Encounter.
Yeah. I
in
mean,
that case,
if you hadn't rolled, if you had rolled there were 4 of them, you'd be in real trouble right now.
Also, I love how the book describes boarding. At boarding distance, modules can enable boarding. How boarding is accomplished and what ability checks are needed depends on the module. So it's just like,
Make it up.
figure it out.
Maybe we'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
So do you bring it
yeah.
aboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
Yatin,
if you bring it
would
aboard,
really
he'd
know,
probably.
Yeah, what's up with this?
You guys want to have a
Give it to
look over
someone.
it? You want to scrap it? Get amongst
Let me
it.
take. Let me take a
Well,
look.
you'll
at it
probably need components and vehicle parts to repair the space station. So this is a bit of a head start. Sorry, I interrupted. You carry on.
Yeah, so I pretty much wait until Yatin will wait until the drone's in the cargo bay and everything's repressurized, considering we only have the one suit. And he will go out there with his multi-tool and his computer and start kind of seeing, did it already salvage anything? What was on it?
Can we fix this? And
Maybe
he
who
puts
maybe
the
who owned
shitty,
it?
He puts the shitty the EVA suit next to you as well.
So you have,
Yeah, we might
you
be
say you
able
have
to
some kind of
create more stuff.
analyzer?
I've got an electric multi-tool and I have a tablet computer that can plug in.
Okay, I'll give you advantage on the tech check.
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 First tech check of the game.
Yeah, let's see.
Tech in space.
Tech in
Second,
space.
you say?
Tech in. Oh.
I rolled a 10 and a 4.
Ah!
So, not a whole lot right now. Still early.
It's old. It's so old that your operating system on your tablet just doesn't interface with it. It just doesn't. Just error after error after error. At one point, your tablet crashes because you're trying to connect with it. At which point, your void resonance makes it hiss in the most like ear-piercing, horrible way as it crashes. You know when you're playing a game or something and it freezes, and it always inevitably freezes on repeating the most annoying snippet of noise possible. It's like that. until you have to hard reset your tablet to even get it working again. So you can't interface with it. You can't turn it on. You get a void point. You get a void. You get a void point. Yeah.
I'm assuming this would like require a tech check, which I'm really bad at. But what if I like took out the cartridge of Johan and tried to put it into this thing with Johan? Like
that's like a tech check with disadvantage because, like I said, it's really ancient. It's not designed for having an AI in it, and it's also broken.
Yeah.
I'd say it's actually impossible unless you brought this thing back up to working order, from which you would need other components that you don't have yet.
Yes.
Okay. So, I can interface with it, and the only way I could really check is like by looking at the giant hole that the harpoon made in it, and just be like, well.
Yeah, if you want access to whatever salvage it already has, you will have to start breaking it down. Yeah.
Oh, are you just breaking this thing? Could we just?
Well, it's so old that it won't talk to my equipment anymore. So, might as well pull something from it.
I have lockpicks. Could I use that to just jimmy it open? No,
Oh, right. Well, okay.
You said like there's stuff inside it.
Yes. Okay. So it has a salvage bay. You want to manually crack it open? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes. You can try. You have the right tools, so I'm gonna say yes. You can do it. So it's a savvy check, or a tech check.
Not Dex.
Oh yeah, Dex is good actually.
I would
yeah.
say like just fiddly.
It's a fiddly thing with the hands. Yeah. So you're right. Sorry, it's a Dex check.
Do I get any bonus from having the lockpicks? Or?
No, that means you can do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be like, what are you gonna do? Bash it open?
Yeah. That's an 8.
Get a void point.
Crowbars on this damn shit.
Yay!
The thing is so bent out of shape that you can't even like access the latch at all. So you guys have been working at this thing, like the two of you, for like an hour each, and you've gotten precisely diddly squat out of it at the moment. Good job, guys.
We're gonna need a crowbar. There's gotta be a crowbar somewhere.
Mates, does anyone have a big heavy thing?
Big heavy thing.
Like what?
Actually, the last thing I have is a fusion welder.
Oh yeah, that might help. Nah, I don't reckon it will. Is there like a chair around the place, Phil, that I could use to bash this thing open?
Yeah. There's like a steel chair if you want to go to top rope. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna bash this thing with a chair.
So dismantling vehicles, it has its current condition value plus 1d6. So its current condition value is 0 because it's broken. So we add 1d6. Mm-hmm. So I got a 1. So it's got 1 vehicle part. So it's totally trashed. It takes 1d20 hours for each salvaged part. So you can roll a 1d20 for me to see how much time it takes you to get this one part.
I rolled a nat 1.
Yay!
Oh,
excellent. So it turns out the steel chair was the right tool for this job. Who knew?
You gave it the chair.
Bad.
You gave it the chair. You give it like as we were talking about the other week, a percussive knock, and it just falls apart. Like it just. It's the Aussie way, right? Give us if you want to add flavor to how you recover the single usable vehicle part using the steel chair. Then please be my guest.
I think what I see is the two trying to like carefully unpick the pieces of it, like salvage it, trying to hack into it, and then trying to pick lock. It's like, nah, mates, this thing's fucked. This thing's absolutely rooted. It's a piece of crap. Don't, and just with a piece of metal, just whacking away at this. Look, there's only good bits in like the center. You got to get to the real juicy bits in the middle. You can't just like, this is all flesh. I've already pierced that with a big old harpoon. You know, it's the big old harpoon that's sticking out of the fucking. Anyway,
it's very hard to not notice the big.
No, it's just you just gotta really whack this thing once or twice, and then you get good bit of salvage in the middle there. Now this is good eating for computers and ships and whatnot. This is good. This is good. This is good iron. This is good steel. This is good materials. You know. So yeah. Now sometimes you just got to give it a big old whack. Sometimes with a chair, and that'll do it more often than not. I reckon ships need to be like, you know.
I miss the void so much.
Yeah, I noticed you're a bit of a sad sack, ain't you?
It's more just like people talking a lot and not being able to escape. Hate that.
Yeah, no, I get that too.
We'll find more suits. I'm sure we could find another suit on the ship, and you could just ride the outside and do a hull check when we get things fixed.
Also, why was it attacking us? That's not good. Why was it attacking us?
Oh, I just
Is there a
thought we were
logo or anything on
salvaged.
the side?
They're out here.
It's probably just automated, mate. It's probably just Look, it's probably just some other scavenge crew with a lot more money than us. You know.
If I had to imagine, because this thing's so old, chances are whoever originally put this here, long dead.
There
We're
you go.
lucky.
Or they're one of those Eternals that don't die. You know.
I'm just
As Frozen said, why was there a logo or anything on it, Phil, or any identifying feature on this thing?
There used to be. It's been scratched off, like proper like hack job, just like scratched over.
Wayland.
So
Wayland
stolen.
Yutani seems to have a collection of eggs on board. No,
I'm putting them in my body.
yeah, he just like you. Oh, we're feasting on Facehugger tonight.
That's a good bit.
No.
That's a good comedy bit.
It is.
The
Yeah.
face huggers. That's good. I
Eat
like
them.
Whatever.
Very
hug the face
toxic.
hugger.
He does.
It's pretty picante. The acid.
Yeah, acidic. I would say
Just
maybe
use
like
a bit of milk to cut through
or just
that.
like an olive oil I don't know, like just mix it in.
Bit of cheese, actually. Bit of feta.
Oh,
It's
man.
really good. Bit of salt.
And to be clear, did it come out of the ship, the place that we were like?
Yeah, it came
out?
off it. Yeah, it came off it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in the process of breaking it down.
It just
yeah.
saw us and was just like, "Ooh, you look fresh."
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Given that Kari seems kind of like paranoid, I kind of want to be like, you might be right in that they're on the lookout for us. So why don't? Hey, look, I don't mind.
I feel about you're about to ask about my suit again.
Yeah, so I will take the suit. I will go. I will keep watch. And that way, hey, look, I can alert us to any danger coming, and that way you are safe here in the hull of the ship. I don't mind. Look, I'm a nice guy, so I'm happy to do it.
Can we actually do like an opposed roll?
What do you mean? My logic is sound. Why you need to roll? We can do that.
This
What
force wall condition is
So
spreading.
she's asking to be the first one over, right? That's what she's
I
asking.
just really hate being inside and will flip out and need to sit on the outside of ship.
Because I love that there is an opposed roll function, which is we may as well use it, which is basically two roll and highest roll wins. That's literally it.
So are you arguing that you want to be the first one across?
That he like his need to keep his like one family like heirloom probably overrides.
Mato owns the suit though, so it's kind of up. You kind of have to convince him, not me.
Mato doesn't own the suit. I do. It's in my.
No. I don't own the suit.
No, I do.
No,
it's literally my starting
that's
kit.
Kari's.
Doesn't someone have a working EVA suit?
Me.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Kari's the one with the.
Oh, you
the
also
working
bought a
EVA.
broken one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
We want another one because we have one.
Which is mine.
Oh, okay. I thought someone else owned it, and that's why you wanted one. I didn't realize you were being nice.
No, Kari was being a
weirdo.
people pleaser and went to buy a second one.
That'll get you killed. Okay, well you can argue your case that you want to be the first one over in the suit. It's savvy versus savvy.
Yeah.
Savvy? Cool.
You're savvy.
And you feel free to use void points if you want to get advantage.
I will.
Excellent.
Look over at Mato. Isn't there just a docking ring somewhere on this thing?
No one's scanned the place yet, so I can't tell you any of that shit.
We'll let these two kind of sort it out.
18.
Nat 20 using my advantage.
Oh,
Fuck.
which with the minus one gives it a 19.
Shit.
That's what void points are used for.
Yeah. So do you want to resolve that in dialogue?
You just say no.
And he like, you know what? With the 20, he goes to like give it. He's like, I guess you. No, no, I won't. Actually, I remember my mum told me that I'm a pushover. She always said, Kari, you're a pushover, and you'll always be a pushover. But you know what? She's not here, and I love her dearly. But sometimes, I shouldn't say this, but sometimes she's wrong. And at this point, she is wrong. I am not a pushover. I'm a push under. That's right. I'm a push under. And I'll go over there. And yeah, that's right. That's right. I will go over there because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Does anyone understand what the fuck he's saying?
Yeah,
No,
he just walks
but
up behind
you
him,
didn't
just slaps him on the back, and just says, "Good for you. You're doing
Okay.
great, kid." And then he goes,
Yeah.
and then he goes over to Mato and just be like, "I got a hollow that he doesn't make it."
I won't take that. That's Dead Man's Money, mate. I think that's pretty easy. He's gonna go like his old mum. But I reckon
Look, I feel like something just happened over there.
yeah,
and,
you lost an argument with him, which is concerning for you.
Yeah, a little
Is
bit.
it?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
volunteering to go out.
All right, mate.
don't
Best
have to-
of best of
don't
luck.
embrace the
We'll
fun.
see if we can dock on this thing and send you out there and yeah,
Can you,
fun
like-
salvaging.
Sure.
Yeah, can you like tie a rope or something? Just, to extra secure yourself.
Yeah, if we have a rope somewhere. I don't. I have a tent.
You've said that a couple
Okay.
I'm
times,
gonna
mate.
s-
Yep.
I'm gonna scan the ship.
Yeah.
So you hop up into the cockpit and after some initial hissing static as you bring the scanners online, that subsides from your void resonance, and you turn it towards the space station. So a green wireframe comes up spinning on the readout. And you see a space station with it has 4 sections. It has the core, and then has A, B, and C. The core is where you would dock, but the docking ring damaged. Doesn't seem to be working. But it does have oxygen in there. But A, B, and C, no oxygen. Don't have it. Also, A, B, and C have no gravity either. So just the core. The core, like command and control section, is pressurized at the moment, has air, has gravity. But to get over there, you will need to traverse in an EVA suit because the docking ring's damaged.
Good to know. Good to know. And
By
we
this
certainly
point-
don't have the means to fix it. So
By this point, Kari has gotten himself into his mum's old EVA suit, and is like eyes still wide, still like I think the drug that he was given might slowly be wearing off since it's been a couple of hours now, so he feels at least a little bit more lucid.
It was only 5 minutes that it ran for.
Oh, great! That's
Yeah.
great, awesome
Oh,
then.
yeah.
Well, then it's well past.
Except the lingering horrible hangover, that has lasted. So 5 minutes of positive effect, probably like 10 hours of calm down. Yeah,
Okay.
really worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
that'd be great.
And yeah,
So who's the better pilot out of all of us? Who's going to dock this thing?
Well, we
You gotta
can't
make it-
dock. The
Yeah.
ring's jacked. The only way for us to get across, it looks like, is to send one at a time with the EVA suit, open the airlock on the other side, and either get the docking ring back up and running, or we're gonna have to start ferrying people across.
All right. Well, I reckon then we just we can only go one at a time anyway. So we may as well try and get the ring open and just have one person go in. And I reckon we kind of figured who that is. I got a bunch of drugs, mate, that I reckon I just feed you. All 3 of them. And I reckon we do a bit of a cocktail so that you're really efficient when you get down there, you know?
Oh, you know what? As lovely as that sounds,
I give you my weapon as well, mate. I'm not going to need it while we're up here. You're going to try and go in there, open up the door, and then we'll dock. Sounds pretty good to me, yeah?
Okay.
That's the general vibe of things, yeah? Is that we just
Don't
need to get
think-
someone into the ring to allow us to dock?
Yeah, I don't think you
'Cause
should give
it's-
him all the drugs at the same time. Think
It
maybe
should-
find one drug that works and stick with that.
You've been doing great for piloting. All we need to do is just back it up, put him in the suit in the cargo bay, and open the door. He should
Yeah.
be able to get in through the airlock from there.
Sweet. Easy done.
Do you want any of the proffered drugs or gun?
Yeah, he'll take the gun.
It's
he
not
does-
gun, it's shuriken.
Shuriken,
Oh,
throwing
shuriken.
weapon. He's giving you some throwing weapons.
Yeah, I'll take a shuriken. He has a he
Do
was
it
like
right in the vacuum of space.
back before his his
works.
PTSD and his trauma was a thing. He was a moon outlaw, so he's actually quite proficient in weaponry. He just hasn't used it in a couple of weeks.
Here is throwing weapons, Sean.
There you go.
Oh, mate, don't lose those. I like them.
Oh,
Nah, they're pieces of crap. I'll make them out of scrap metal. They're funny.
oh,
Anyway.
they look really nice.
Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Now, did you want drugs?
He's pushing.
Yes.
Okay, good. So what I'm going to do, Phil, is I'm going to mix 3 of them up into a big jug and
What
feed
about
it to him.
those boundaries you talk so much about?
Mate, I
Yeah.
wasn't talking about boundaries, was I?
No,
was
I'm
talking
not
about boundaries.
I'm talking about Kari.
Well, I set my boundaries.
Kari and
Being
I
a-
are mates.
Being offered a drink is not a boundary for me.
When a stranger offers you drugs, what does your mum say, Kari?
Oh, what did she say? She said, "Always know what you're taking."
Right. And are we supposed to listen to your mum? No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember, she called you all those nasty things and you didn't listen. So don't ask what you're taking. Everything your mum has taught you, ignore it, reverse it, flip it. Now, 3 loads of drugs. Here we go. Big jug. And
Now it's going to be a roll because you said something bad about his mum.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
right.
Now it's an
Mom's
opposed
very
savvy
clearly.
check. Now
Oh,
it's an
it's
opposed savvy
savvy?
check.
Opposed
Yeah,
savvy
he was
check.
he was down before, but now
Yeah,
he
even though
insulted
he
his
was
mum.
like, yeah, he's
Mama-
like, my
mama-
mum calls
mama-
me a
mama said-
pushover all the time and abuses me. Anyway, I love her.
Yeah.
we'll see if
That sounds
I
right.
can roll a d20 to... I'll spend a void point on this to get
Well,
the
I'm
bonus.
spending my last void point on this too.
Cool.
Excellent. Someone's gonna fail.
What'd you get, Sean?
Oh
Do you
no.
do my
Someone
secondary
will
one?
fail.
Okay.
All right. So with my savvy, that was a 14.
I got a 17.
Yeah. So he like goes. I guess it's always different when you're looking from the outside. You're right.
It is,
And
mate. We got to shape up that perspective.
Yeah.
Expand your mind.
Drink it.
And
Chug.
And here's the thing, because I failed a void.
Oh, you failed a roll with a void where you.
I
used
need
void
to roll a
advantage.
d6, and
That's
if I get a 1,
No,
I
it
get
has
a
to
void
be
corrupt.
equal to or lower than the current amount of void points after the spend. So if you have 0 after the spend, you can't.
Oh, great! Then I don't. Then I'm
Yeah,
fine.
so you're okay, yeah. 1d6, if the result is equal to or lower than the current amount of void points after the spend, roll a void corruption effect.
Nice. I
So
avoided.
rolling the last point is always free,
Fairly.
essentially.
Avoid it. Huh.
Aha.
Yeah. He chugs down. He consents to a plethora of drugs mixing in with his frail
So-
body.
The first one is...
I've rolled them, Phil.
Oh, you have? Oh, glorious.
Do you want to hit? Well,
Go on.
The look-
What have you dosed him
You're gonna
with?
have to
What have
I
you
rolled
dosed
it.
him
find
with?
out
I'll just
eventually.
tell you what happened. I rolled a 10, I rolled a 3, and then I rolled a 10. So the 3 is Phil, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Needed for long cry sleep puts the body in stasis.
Yeah. Need for a long cryosleep puts the body in stasis. So on top of that, I also gave you sleeping pills and sleeping pills.
What's 10? 10 is...
Peas.
Huh?
Peas.
Oh, that would be 12, wouldn't it? Peas, 12.
Oh, is that 12? Is it D12?
Yeah, there's 12 drugs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 drugs here.
Oh, okay. Then use your 12. Use your D12 then.
Oh, well, you might not be put under. Let's see.
I was hoping to make
7?
that's
1,
a good
2,
one, I
3,
think.
4, 5, 6, 7. So removes bacteria and poison and corrects damaged DNA. User
So
must be...
does it, like, counteract the other one?
it
Cleans out the old toxins for sure, mate.
Cleans out the old toxins. Yeah, so you feel better, like, from your hangover. Then I got a 9.
Which is your mission pilot one again.
Yes, so that's the same thing. So you get re-stimmed, so you can
He gets speed.
raise any chosen ability advantage on all rolls.
Right.
So, yeah.
Ooh.
Advantage on
Well,
all
which
rolls of
ability
vulnerability.
do you want?
Yeah, what's going to be
for 5 minutes?
worthwhile for this one? I
Probably
feel like
Dex.
Frankly, it's going to be Dex.
if it's the same drug that I had as well, yeah.
Yeah.
And
and
it's
then
the
I
same drug I had.
then I got a 4, which is cleaning oil for electronics. Stay awake for 1d4 days when inhaled. But you didn't inhale it; you drank it.
Sweet.
So it does
I
nothing.
mean, it doesn't.
Just makes it icky.
It would make you sick, but you've got the not make sick drug as well. As long as you're exposed to starlight, which is fine because you're about to go
Amazing
outside.
that you've
So.
given me.
Ironically, mixing it all together was the right move.
Exactly, it actually worked. Now,
so-
roll 1d20
so
for me
dumb.
3 times and tell me if you get any ones.
Hate that.
So I'm going to roll 3d20.
Yeah.
Why does
Just for the
this smell
sake
like
of it.
cleaning solvent?
White,
Yeah.
clear, brown. White, clear, brown.
Sometimes you need a bit of WD-40 in you.
No ones.
No ones? Okay, so no corruptions either. Okay, so you
you're
chug it down, it's cleansing, it amps you up again the same way it was before, and
Hey!
also there's that little taste of, it's just like that fruit of like kind of engine cleaner chemical.
Hey, that headache is gone, and I feel great, and this is going to be a good mission. Oh, I'll have more of that anytime. Anytime you want, I'll have that again. Where's the airlock? Where can we go? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Out the door, mate. Let's go.
They shove you into the airlock, they cycle the pressure, the sound goes mute, and you are, the door slides open and you're exposed to the cold emptiness of space. You have 7 hours of oxygen starting now.
Yes, I do.
And the airlock on the other side of the docking ring is a short hop away.
And hop he shall. No hesitation. No fear.
This is a light suit, right? So you have no propulsion.
No.
Okay, roll a dex check.
With advantage.
Advantage.
With advantage,
I
you
look
are
over-
keyed in.
I look over at Mato and Mariah. Did anybody check the suit before he left?
No, I would have
Mate, it's
checked
his
it had I
mum's.
been in it.
Mums are very good at looking after stuff.
You're
I
right.
don't.
But how did she die? As he looks at the busted helmet with the bullet hole in it.
Oh, yeah, but she died on a not in space though, so that is quite telling.
Yes,
Well,
not
neither
in
did that
space.
one.
Oh yeah, shit.
That's one you bought. You bought that one.
Yeah, that's
We bu-
second. That's yeah. It seems like she died in other
secondhand.
traumatic way.
It'll be fine.
Maybe we shouldn't speculate over the death of our friend.
Oh no! As we're looking
Friend's
out,
mom.
we're looking out the view screen.
Yeah, I
Just
imagine this is
watching
all
him
three of us just not looking at each other, just looking straight at.
Oh,
I mean, I think it is fine to speculate when he's not here. I wouldn't
You're-
do it in
so
front
just-
of him.
just to go back a second, sorry guys, while you're talking about whether your crewmate is gonna die horribly. Your tablet computer, right? Roll me 1d6.
Oh, do I get it for a condition?
If you roll a 1, it loses condition. Yeah.
Nah, we're good on that one. I gotta.
Lockpicks 1d10, 1d6.
Because every time you use something, it degrades.
It can degrade. Yeah, 1 in 6 chance.
Sorry?
of
Going
degrading.
1d6.
1d6 for your lockpicks.
1d6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So anytime we use a piece of equipment or a tool,
3.
we need to not roll a 1.
Yeah, everything breaks all the time. Like it's part of the key thing. I have to remember to do it.
Yep. So, actually
Phil,
go hard.
I rolled a 1 on the chair.
The chair broke. Absolutely, it flew apart. Yeah, it's gone.
Destroyed.
It's gone.
It's really gonna affect us.
Ellen, did you get a 1?
No.
No. Okay, so your lockpicks still work. So out of the 3 things there that could have broken, the chair broke. So that's pretty okay. Someone's gonna have to stand up at dinner. Probably all right. How was your dex check?
Yeah, with my advantage, nat 20.
Excellent.
I got a 20 and a 16, so I succeeded either way.
Do you want to describe how you launch yourself out?
Like, as soon as the doors open, it's like he could not get out there quick enough. Like, if you're looking at his face, obviously there's no, like, sound, but he's just going, whee! And he just runs, and as soon as the doors open, he just launches himself. Like, it's not graceful, he just flies through the door, and just like a mosquito hitting a windscreen, he just hits the other end. And, like, reaches around for the button to like open up the other side to get into the ship. And he like also like with his yeah, I reckon so. Do
you have comms? Yeah, you have comms.
think
That's
so.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more interesting if you have comms.
So we hear just.
Oh yeah, absolutely, you hear it. But like, because everything's broken and you have a void on board, it's more like.
He's either really happy or he's kind of like being pulled apart by insects.
Either way,
Both of
you're
those are
jealous,
good
aren't
options.
you?
You hear a
I'm
massive
so jealous.
thump.
God, that should be me. It should be me.
Yeah, I've heard the void's
if
pretty
we're
fun actually to have like space in. To ever feel like the weightlessness of the void and be surrounded by nothingness. It's pretty good feeling. Yeah,
God,
feel
shut
that, guys?
up about it. I should be me.
The lock
Start,
pressure
like,
lock
pacing up and down.
cycles. It pressurizes, and the outside door opens.
He clambers in and then pushes the door on the inside to re-shut those outside
The outside
doors.
door closes.
And goes through the usual any like
Sorry,
meticulously-
depressurizes, opens.
Yeah. Okay, and I've depressurized. I made it, and that was really cool. And you guys can come over anytime you want, but you don't have a soup. You can try the other soup, see how it goes. I know you smashed it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna see what's going on now. And he opens the inside door.
The suits.
You're
see
met
equipment
with
doors.
the barrel of a shotgun.
Ah, and there's a
What are you doing? Freeze! And we'll take 5 minutes at that point.
Oh
Yay.
no.
So we're going to take a bio break. Thanks for being here, everyone. Healthy gaming requires you to get up and get a drink, stretch your legs, move a little bit, use the toilet if you have to, and we'll meet you back here in 5 minutes' time.
Yay.
Okay.
Load.
Be right back.
Good old boxed car, Joe. Carried.
And we're back. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hope you have stretched. Hope you have peed. Hope you have got some hydration. And you're back ready for some death in space. Because I am. And so is this guy who has you at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Kari. There's a lunatic-looking guy with very patchy hair and patchier clothes with a shotgun. He's pointing your face and he's angrily demanding to know what the hell you're doing there.
I've got and as he was like noting everything in the comms as he was doing it, and I've got a shotgun pointed at my face. Hello.
Who's speaking to? Who's that? What are you doing here? Turn around.
Is like in that order.
Tell me why I shouldn't blast you where you stand.
My name's Kari. I'm talking to the many friends I have in the other ship over there. We just blasted a drone because our guns are very good, and I'm turning around. And he turns around.
Right. Now, back out the airlock. Go back where you came from. Back in your ship. Go home.
Then I
Go
can't
away.
complete my mission.
What mission?
Hey,
What mission? What's your mission? Why are you here? Who sent you?
is there a possibility while like he's having that conversation? Obviously, we can hear everything.
Yeah, you hear everything. Can hear everything.
Hey, Meto, Yatin, should we like wait until get Kari across into airlock and then maybe just shoot the fuck out of these guys?
Nah, this will resolve
We gotta-
itself well.
We gotta get. There's no good way for us to get across and survive long enough to open the airlock and then repressurize it without killing one of us. But he's like,
That's why we pumped
said-
him full of drugs.
well, that's why you pumped him full of drugs.
Like, could we still shoot them though, even while he's across? I mean, it's not going to.
The door's not open anymore. Like he went through the outer door, it closed. So unless there's like a viewport or something, and you want to depressurize the entire space, and then we only have one person in a suit.
We also don't have that many guns.
No, we just got it's the one gun actually.
I feel
Okay,
like
so
that's
they're
enough
they're
time
talking.
of-
That's enough time them talking. You have to make a
Yeah.
decision about what you're gonna do.
So he starts walking towards the airlock.
Yeah.
And then in his drug-addled state, he like what he's gonna. This is what my intention is. His intention is to turn around, try and grab him, and chuck him into the airlock.
With the shotgun.
Yeah, he's just gonna try and like.
Okay,
get
it's
his
an
back turned.
it's an opposed body check.
Now I'm arguing that I'm trying to do this. Oh no, you said body. Yeah. So the quickness doesn't come into effect because it is still a physical action, which does mean body.
Yeah.
Cool. No worries.
It's a wrestling thing. He's
Yeah,
he's got plus
Yeah.
one body. This guy.
I
I've
mean,
got-
if you. Oh, you are trying to shove him. I was gonna
Yeah,
say, if
like
you were,
it is a-
tripping it up, you could be Dex.
But yeah, it's a physical action.
Nah.
So
He's trying to wrestle him into the thing. This kind of thing isn't. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna ninja flip you in there. You grab someone and you try and shove them in there.
I mean, Sean, have you tried to ninja? flip it?
11.
So unnatural 1.
An unnatural one.
Unnatural?
Yeah,
'Cause
because
he's
I
got a
rolled
minus-
I rolled a 2 and I've got a -1.
So,
Cool.
so you go to grab him.
It's bad.
He's like,
Very cool.
"You snake!" and he attacks you.
You know
So
what it is? I reckon I turn around and what he intends to do is in his head, like when he Sherlock Holmes it in his head in his drug-addled state,
Discombobulate.
is he goes to walk in one fluid motion. He turns around, grabs him by the scruff of the neck, and throws him across the length to stumble
Yeah.
into the airlock.
yeah,
Most of that happens. He stops, he turns around, he grabs, he goes to throw, but he doesn't get purchase, and he like lets go. The guy doesn't move, and he just throws himself to the floor.
okay. That was very dignified. He goes first because he
Why?
initiated the combat. So he rolls a tech check, which he has +1, and he has to beat your damage rating.
Oh, my damage rating, by the way, is 10.
Ooh, we sent squishy.
It's an unnatural 20, so he hits you.
With the shotgun?
with a shotgun, which is 2d4.
And this is just gonna destroy the suit.
Yep.
God, D4s. Why don't I have any D4s? Maybe they're in here. Stupid D4 caltrops.
I mean, if you don't have them, you can't roll them. I guess.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
That's
the
right. Why do I have so few D4s? What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
I don't have a single D4. All right. Okay. I guess I'm rolling online.
Phil gets a pack of dice and just chucks the 4s out.
It's so dissatisfying.
When do
Not-
I use this?
4 damage.
I have 4 HP.
Fuck,
You die.
Oh, you are dead.
You go
the
to
suit
throw.
Doesn't absorb anything.
What's that?
Because doesn't the light suit count as armor?
Does it have armor? Does it?
Hold
I
on.
think.
Let me
Don't
look,
they
'cause
just
I'm pretty
add? Doesn't
sure-
that just add damage rating? Armor just adds damage rating. I don't think there's any soaking.
Hold on. Let's look. Armor. It does just increase the damage rating.
How much does it increase the damage rating?
Oh
wait, it doesn't matter, I got a natural 20.
It
You
doesn't
got a
matter.
20.
You got a 20. There's no.
Yeah, there's you can't weasel out of this. You can't weasel out of this. So
Oh no, and
you
light
go.
EVA suits have a DR rating of 0, so nope.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you
tried.
go to shove him over. He just
He just to shove him over. I stumble forward onto my face. I turn around to face him from the ground and just shotgun blast him to the face. You hear the comms go dead as the glass shatters. His face implodes from the inside, and he's just a limp body with blood starting to pool out.
You know what you gotta
out of the
do?
helmet.
Like,
You know what
I'm
you
gonna
do?
talk about how that's the last
How
time
are
I
you?
saw.
How are you supposed to die?
Yeah, so what
Because
page
this is
that
the
again?
incorrect fate. So please roll me death in space.
Yeah, what's the page again so I can read from it?
55.
50.
And it's
dead
1d20.
in space.
1d20.
Alright.
So when you die in Death in Space, you have screwed with the correct fate of the universe, and you have to
And the
roll in
zero-
1d20, and you have to give us a vision of how you were meant to die.
Oh, that's very fun.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
when
you
you go
should-
to
I was
zero
about to
hit
say,
point,
you
you
just-
do
I was about
actually
to say,
have a
he's not
save.
dead.
I'm being an
No, I
idiot.
do.
You have a save.
That's why I'm sitting there. I'm like, hold on. I don't think he's dead yet.
Yeah, you do have a save.
Right.
0 or less hit points, they are dying. I must immediately roll a body check. Okay.
Yep. And I can use void points, and
Yes.
because I failed the check just before, that
Yes.
gave me a void point, so I'm going to use a void point.
Use your void point.
Yes.
Body
you want
check.
to roll above a 12 to be stabilized.
Okay, we might have to retcon your face being exploded.
Maybe the helmet takes a bit more of the brunt of it than we thought.
I rolled a 6 and a 4.
You dead.
Oh,
You
he's still
died.
dead.
Yeah.
And
mean-
just for the fun of it,
What's your?
damn. I was seeing if I got avoid corruption as well.
Oh right, yeah. Okay.
So there's this weird feeling as time slows down, as Kari turns around to look at this individual that has the shotgun point blank at his face, and he has the feeling that this is not the way he was meant to die. Half true. He is in an EVA suit, which is what he was meant to be wearing when he was meant to die. He is in his correct death suit. It's just the way in which it happened. The way he was meant to die is that he was meant to go on a salvage mission to recover the bodies of his family. He was meant to visit the site of the wrecked spaceship that had crash landed on a planet and that had plunged itself into the murky depths of a swamp. He was meant to dive down into the depths of this swamp to recover the bodies, but he was meant to have a malfunction on the suit that provided him with oxygen. His EVA suit was meant to fill up with sludgy, murky water. He was meant to drown in his own suit within a grasp away from the ship. So he was meant to die essentially alongside his family. But instead, his face unceremoniously has imploded into a bloody sludge as he lays limp, lifeless on the ground, with no one around him.
Isn't that the same one you got last time?
I can't remember.
Didn't
what
I
got last time.
accidentally unleash bees on
Yeah,
you?
you died in the very last second of the last game I ran. You got
Yes.
eaten by
Time
void
to roll
bees,
a
and you
little
rolled
bit.
the same one, which is really interesting.
That's very funny.
Moments later, you hear the crackle of comms as this loner has obviously picked up the head, the helmet, wrestled it off the head, holds it up. Your friend's dead.
Oh, can you give us back the suit?
It's trashed.
What?
It's trashed.
That's
He came
okay?
into my home, tried to shove me out the airlock, so I blew his head off. Get out of here. Leave me alone. This is my home, and you've come here, you
Look,
parasites.
I didn't mean to upset you. and
Yes, you
actually your
did.
whole
I'm very
crew.
upset.
Oh no. Yeah, you and your whole crew. Like, is there anything, a peace offering, perhaps? You know, we have like various kind of.
I'll give you a
decorations
piece of your
inside.
friend. How about that? How about that? How about that? He drags the body over to the airlock. Cycles it.
Oh, mate,
He
my
emergency cycles it, and the body comes flying out and bonks into the side of your spaceship. He's still
That's
got the
my
helmet.
favorite shuriken right there. Me mum
So we
gave
don't
me
have
that
comms
one.
with this guy anymore, right?
No, he kept the helmet. He kept the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, he
it's-
kept the helmet.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. Hey, real quick.
There's
Nate,
your friend.
You're a little more.
Yeah, mate. What's
Nate,
up?
you're a little more savvy.
Yeah.
Tell him there's a hole puncture. The drone we just picked up
Oh,
made a
cool.
hole in the side.
Oh,
And we'll
yeah.
come help
Nah.
him fix it.
Can I'll just. You guys. I don't know why he tried to. Maybe he's trying to stop you shotgunning him or something. Something happened, but listen. You got a hole puncher, like in your hull, and that's what we were trying to come on board and kind of warn you for. We're going to get you out of there.
Station's full of holes. This part's my home. This part's fine. I'm looking at diagnostics right now. There are no holes. No holes.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, mate, but those diagnostics are wrong. Well, I'm looking at it right now. You got a problem.
Savvy check.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Ooh.
You have a sort of quite trustworthy way of speaking. It's the accent, I think.
Yeah, mate. Nah, people love me.
Well,
Tell you what,
you
I
should have
reckon we
said
need to get
something.
you
You
out.
should have said something before you came over here. I wouldn't have blown his head off. You know, he could have just been trying to rob me. So,
Yeah, no, we're not.
Sorry,
angry
I
with
guess.
you, mate. No, you're right. It's all good. Bygones are bygones and whatnot. But yeah, we thought we might just give you a hand. If you get in, do you have a suit?
yes.
You could just jump on the ship and we could get you out of here, get you safe. We don't want you dying here. We can't patch it, but I reckon we could save you. We could find you a new home.
Take me back to the Iron Ring.
Yeah, easy done, mate. You know, we just came from there. A couple of hours. Real short trip, actually.
Yeah, not too bad. You got any more suits?
My son's there.
Yeah, good eye. All right, we'll see you. We'll see your son. Who's your son?
Dinara.
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 Yeah, Dinara's good value. Hey, let's go.
You know him?
I probably know someone who knows him. Most people I know are good value, so if I know him or I hire someone, I probably know.
I just need to get. I need to get my things. You
get your jams and you get your preserves and you get whatever you need, mate.
Ask him if he could restore the docking ring.
Oh yeah, if you could restore the docking ring, that'd be real good. Actually,
I don't have any. I don't have any parts. Needs
Yeah,
a vehicle. Needs
that's
a
all right, then
set of
you
vehicle
just-
parts to
You just
repair.
jump out and then.
Don't we have just the one? We have the one vehicle part.
Well, if you have parts, you could repair it. Yeah, if you have parts, you could repair
we
it.
can't make it over there, so you got to come over to here for us anyway.
Yeah, we we'll have no suits now.
Yeah,
So
kinda
you come
destroyed
over
our
here,
one suit,
we'll get
fam.
you out because that's the only thing that we could do. Otherwise, we're throwing parts across the void of space.
All right,
I'm not a fan
all
of
right.
that.
Shut up.
All right, fair enough.
I'm getting my stuff. I'll be over there.
All right, bring your jams.
What's jams?
Yeah, it's good for you. It's like food.
Comms go off.
All right.
Okay, so now what are we
it's
doing?
definitely just him on there.
Yeah, probably. Look, and if it's not,
Needs
he's
another.
probably gonna.
He's
come
giving off
across,
real loner vibes. Let me put it
Yeah.
that way.
and we're gonna. So guys, I'm gonna say the subtle part out loud while we're off comms. We're gonna mug this guy, take his suit, and we're just gonna beat his head in with a bit of steel chair. Hey, I found
Yeah.
another chair.
I mean,
We'll
That
replace
one's
it with
broken.
ones from the station. It'll be fine.
yeah, I think we should get him out of his suit before we kill him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we
probably
kind
a
of
good
need the
job, eh?
suit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
actually, if we could
definitely need
recover,
that.
if we could recover Kayan's suit, then that means we only need to replace the helmet.
I
good
know,
call,
I know
actually.
it's Kari, but I'm not gonna correct you.
Sorry.
I don't. I think
Sorry.
it's. I
Nobody-
think it's
nobody
totally
cares.
In character that we've already.
I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Sorry, Sean. Sorry,
Um,
character.
Karen, Kevin,
Karen,
Kevin.
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 What was his name?
Kevin, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, he's
I'm
what's left of him is currently like
out his pod.
it's currently like
Passing by the viewfinder.
yeah, it's like floating away at the moment. So
Oh,
Is there articular arms on the scavenger ship?
See you.
yeah. Could we pinch him out of space there, Phil?
yeah, give me a savvy check, see if you can pick him up.
I've got +1 on Savvy. Do you want me to roll that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
I
Whoever
think you're
wants
the
to
only one
pilot
that's
it.
got...
No, I've got a +1 in Savvy.
You do.
Okay. Yeah, I do
Alright.
not.
Do you want to roll it then, Alan?
Am I doing it?
Up to you. Do you want
Do you care about picking up Kevin?
We care
He's-
about picking up the suit.
Yeah, I mean, I hire half of the suit, right? And the guy has the other half.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Go for
Kind
it.
of.
Give it a go.
He has
I
a
might
smashed
use
helmet.
my void point. Nope, that's a 3.
Oh.
Yeah,
do
do you have any other void points?
Nope.
Ah, okay, don't worry about rolling corruption then. Yeah, so you go to like swing the ship around so you can like get him in the cargo bay, in the open cargo bay, but you time it completely wrong and you just hit him with the ship and he's gone.
Fuck.
Boom! He's just sailing off into the void.
Incredible.
Tumbling. I'd say, eventually he'll run into something, but that's not true. Space is vast and empty. He'll just tumble through the void
Yeah.
forever.
He's going where he's going, but I mean, we still might have half of a suit coming. We might have a helmet.
Are you there?
Fucking mum.
You there? Where you going? Where you flying?
Drugs. Oh yeah, sorry.
No,
What was that?
no, we're just trying to recover the body of the last crewman. Good scrap.
I've got my
suit.
stuff. I've got my stuff. I've got.
Oh, great. Yeah, come
I've got
across.
Bert.
Bert? Who's
Yeah,
Bert?
his plant. His plant.
That's good.
Aw.
But
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
a
Go
plan
great,
over
we have
here,
a-
mate.
There's a tree.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah. Bring over.
Bring your shit back around. I'm coming out.
All right, easy.
Okay.
Done. We'll do that. Doesn't
You
matter.
bring the ship back around.
Yeah.
Risky maneuver. Can you roll 1d6 on your ship, please? See if it loses condition.
Please, no.
1d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not a 1.
That's a 5.
Okay. So you bring the ship back into position. He cycles the airlock. And you guys open the cargo bay. He's gonna make a jump across.
Oh no.
He fails.
Yep.
What's that?
He missed.
He
went
missed.
to jump across and
He went to drop across. He has no propulsion. He bounces off the side of the ship and starts flying away. Oh God, no. Help!
we pincer
Help!
him?
Pick me up! Pick me up! Pick me up!
You could try and grab him with the ship like you just did.
Tried
to grab.
Now that you've failed picking up the dead guy, maybe you can pick
Yeah.
up the live guy.
Give it a go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit easier when they're kind of swimming towards you.
You're very quickly
Well,
running out of
fix it.
options to actually even get there. Just
Yeah.
hilarious.
Point, Ellen, if you want.
I don't have any.
Yeah,
No,
you do. You
no,
failed,
she got a
didn't
12. And 12.
If you use a void
beats
point, you
beats
don't get one. You don't get a void point if you
you? No,
use one.
did you?
I have 0 at the moment.
Oh, you
But you
rolled
rolled a
with-
12.
You rolled
See-
with advantage for your last roll, did you?
12 is a pass. 12 is a pass.
Did you use a void point last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
So did you get 12 this time?
That's 0. Yep.
Okay, you just get him. So do you want to tell us how you? Because you don't have a pincer. You literally have to like catch him in the cargo bay. You like reverse over him essentially, like catch him in the cargo bay.
I have to reverse over him?
It's sort of, you know what I mean? You open the back of the ship and you have to like
Scoop him in.
Yeah.
scoop him out.
I think
yeah.
I'm just kind of like, I'm watching. Oh, yeah, I might actually. As I'm kind of like operating the thing backwards, I might also get Johan to just like, you know, tell me, navigation, like tell me.
Bit to the back.
good.
Left a bit, left a bit, left a bit, up a
Okay.
bit, up a bit, down a
Alright.
bit, down a bit, right a bit, right a
Right.
bit, right a bit,
And-
up a bit, up a bit, down a bit. There he is, got him.
Oh, Johan, you are my best friend and constant companion. Even. Yeah, so I just use him to kind of get him in.
Best friend,
He's like locked in. Best friend.
best friend,
Best friend.
only
said it
friend, best
last.
friend.
I say it last.
That's not an argument you're gonna win with a parakeet. I'm sorry.
but by God, does she try?
Okay, so you catch him. So there's this extremely paranoid fellow in your cargo bay, which is currently depressurized and open to space. What's the plan?
I think we got to repressurize it and go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you close the back. You there's a shuddering and whirring of fans as atmosphere is restored. A hissing and then a clunk as the light on the door to the rest of the ship goes from red to green. And there he is, artificial gravity restored with his shotgun.
We got bulkhead doors that we could see through, right?
Yeah, you can see through. There's like a little, like not only is it small, but it's like it's very misted and scratched up. So you can see well enough. You can see him in there, but like it's a very hazy view. Yeah.
I
So,
click on the inner. Oh, so go ahead.
He's got to make. We got to make sure he gets out of that suit.
Yep. And not shoot us in.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just-
Tom in
that's-
chat says
he's-
hold the plot part hostage.
It's
He's got a
definitely
shotgun.
silly.
And then yeah, he's got
got
like
a-
he's got like a satchel on his side, and presumably his small plant is in there. I guess.
Well, the thing is, if he's when he takes the suit off, he has to put the gun down.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
So we just
But yeah,
then we
does
rush
he
him.
have to take the suit
So-
off?
He doesn't
No,
look
that's
like
why
he's
we
going
just turn
to
around.
right now. He's just standing there.
just be like,
Come in.
no, I'm looking through the viewport of the door, the bulkhead door, and I just turn the little comm on into the cargo bay. Just be like, we're happy to have you in, but you're gonna need to put the gun down before you go into the narrow hallways. This thing's a junker, and that thing will damage the hull.
Oh, no way, no way! I'm not putting my gun down. That's how I ended up stranded in the first place. I had to put my thumbs through someone's eyeballs to get this shotgun.
Well, so you still have thumbs. We're not taking those. Looks like you're perfectly capable of, damaging us.
Yeah. There's a bunch of you. One of me. I'm not stupid, am I? I'm not stupid.
Nah.
Why don't you just take me back to the iron ring, huh? How about that?
Yeah.
That's what you said you do. Now do it.
Well, to do that, we can't have you, shooting us.
I'm not gonna shoot you. Just fly me back home. I'm not gonna shoot you if you just fly me home. Why is this all talk of shooting? Why are you trying to get my gun off me? I think you're trying to jump me. Is that right?
Yeah, nah. Guys.
Oh, here's the one who speaks sense. Here we go.
Yeah, nah, it's alright. We'll have a chat, and you're saying your piece, you're right, you've every right to not want to put your gun down.
Yeah.
So I'll just have a chat to these two, if you don't mind me. Talk a bit of sense in them, and then we'll get the ship on the way, okay? Easy done, mate. And I'll turn off the intercom. Yeah, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the door and we're going to rush him. There's 3 of us and only one of him, and I reckon he probably won't surprise. I reckon we could probably get a drop on him.
Okay.
Another idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we just strap into the seats and floor it for a good 10 seconds so he smashes into the back wall?
Yeah.
Oh, but what about the helmet?
I feel
Yeah, we
like
tried.
maybe the shotgun might go off, or things like that, or if we're beating him to death with our fists, we're probably not going to hurt the suit, eh? Our head's all unprotected.
My
Probably.
other thing is, look, you used up all your drugs.
Yeah, but I can always make more.
I have drugs we could offer, but the downside is they might be great drugs, and he might then kill us.
So,
Yeah, that's true. I'm willing to take.
I'm sure he's gonna take random substances off the people he's pretty sure are trying to kill him.
But, no,
So,
but we could
what if we
leave
kill
it
the power?
out enticingly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, go ahead, mate. What were you saying about killing the
How
power?
are you in the dark? Because we could kill the power, kill the lights in the cargo bay and that entryway there, make it a little more difficult with him.
Oh yeah.
Kill that and the artificial gravity. If he shoots it, he's off kilter. He just needs to miss once.
So, metagaming, there is a good reason why Chris's plan is not the worst. Whoever starts the conflict goes first. They also get to choose who goes after them. So all 3 of you will act before him if you just bum rush him.
Yep.
It's not the worst plan. It's dirty and it's brutal, but it's not the worst.
It's not a great plan.
Yeah, it's
and one
not
of
a
us,
great
if
plan.
one
But
of
it
us
is a
misses,
plan.
we might get fucked. But
Oh, I mean, it's death in space. What do you expect?
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm expecting anyway.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I like the other modifications, but I think you're being way too clever.
Do you want to take a bunch of drugs there, mate, before you go?
No, I've seen what happened to the last one you gave a cocktail. He made
yeah,
it just as far, and
That's true. You
you
don't
didn't
want
get to
to
enjoy the rest of that ride.
You don't want to try some drugs, mate? You got some drugs.
Once the shotgun toting asshole in the cargo bay is dealt with,
Yeah.
I'll probably do it.
All right. All right. Easy done. Ready? You ready to go?
Okay.
We're doing this.
Let's rock.
Yeah.
Get back on the intercom. All right. Yeah, I've talked some sense. You put yourself down. You find a place to sit down. Get yourself nice and comfy, and we'll be all good.
Thank goodness for that. Iron ring,
Intercom
here
off.
we
We
come.
rush. As the kind of close
Bring
eyes
the
on.
parrot.
Yes, Johan, come. Be my friend.
It's his battle cry.
We're going.
Off you go. So, Chris, you're first.
Open
What do you do?
the fucking blast doors and
Yeah,
go
you can
swinging.
move 15 meters, which is plenty, and take 1 action. So
Great.
you rush up to him. What do you do?
I am just going to do a normal attack. I'm not going to do a risky attack. The last person in our initiative roll might as well do that.
Yeah, you gotta beat an 8.
Got to be an 8 on a d20.
Yeah, his damage reduction is 8. He's not in the best shape.
We're physical fist and a roll of a 7 plus 2 in body.
Oh wait, no, it can't be 8
Just
because
make
it's 12 plus dex, so it's 12.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sorry,
say,
it's 12.
He should not be 8.
Yeah,
I
it's 12.
definitely miss.
You
I have no void.
get a void point though.
I get a void point, but I did not
Yeah,
have
you
any.
can't spend it. Though.
All right, I miss. I'm like,
Get-
oh mate,
get off
sorry,
me!
it's-
Oh, get off me!
Oh no, it's
Chris, who's-
happening again, isn't it, mate?
Who's going next?
Who's next?
Chris, who's going next?
I'll Frozen. Your character can go next.
Yatten, what do you do?
Yatten can go next.
I see them like what'd you do? Go to like swing at him?
Yeah.
And he holds up the shotgun. He's just like keeping you at bay with the shotgun. He's like, oh, get off me!
Alright. Then I'm going to watch this guy be the one guy that survives this. I'm gonna go with Bum Rush. And at this point I'm like, the only thing that's the danger to me is not the man in the suit, it's the gun he's carrying. So can I try and take the gun from him?
Yeah, it's an opposed body check to steal the gun off him. Yeah.
Ooh, body check. Alright, yep. And that is gonna be
I got a 14.
1d20 minus body hip, so I got void point on that one. No, I didn't announce it beforehand, so I'm not gonna do that. I got a 13.
You got to wrestle the gun. He's like, and he shoves you back. Who's going next?
It's
I get Johan.
save us.
Do it, Ellen, if you want. You can do a risky attack for double damage if you want.
What is the? I can't find it in the thing. What do you have to do?
It's a normal attack roll. If you hit, you do extra damage.
If you miss, you get counterattacked.
Yeah.
And they also are going to happen next, which I think is what's going to happen anyway.
It can happen anyway.
They're going to strike back next, so...
Yeah, so they'd get an immediate counterattack and then their turn. So they can probably kill like 2 of you. This has not gone well.
Yeah.
No, this is not.
That's perfect.
Johan does have stats.
Well, you can choose him to go next if you...
I'd like him to go first. Let's see if he can do a risk.
No, he has his own turn, so you have to choose him to go next after you take your turn.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So you'll go.
And then as a normal attack, and then he'll do a risk.
Yeah.
All right.
Have Johan do the risky.
So you're doing normal attack, or are you trying to wrestle the gun off him?
I'm not gonna wrestle. Like I'm not that strong. So
I love it. No one has any melee weapons or anything like that. You just
No.
literally just
I
like
have
trying to beat this
block
guy up.
picks.
Our weapons are floating.
I know,
out,
I know,
the
it's
last
great,
Weapon
it's
we had
perfect.
floated away.
No one thought, oh, I'll spend my mere hollows on like a shiv or something. Like, no, that's fine.
I thought about it. I'm like, I got 20 hollows, and I'm like, oh no, maybe we get
I've got
I'll
a
be fine. We'll
fake
find something.
grenade, and the
I don't
only
even know how
way
much
I can
fists
it-
do.
Yeah.
I think 1d2.
Yeah, I think so.
I have a fake grenade, but that's only gonna like buy time. I think I'm just gonna try and just like, bum rush him, take the wind out of him.
So you're gonna try and give him a good old punching.
Yeah.
All right. You have to beat a 12.
What's my body? I think it's just -1. 15.
You got 15 total.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah, because I'm -1.
Someone finally hit something.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the actual damage?
I'm checking to see if there's rules for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to look as well.
Yeah, 1 second.
This is where we find out that it's not a thing.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, hold on.
No,
It's
I
not
think,
melee.
I think it is. Throwing weapons I mean, a throwing weapon is 1d4, obviously. If a weapon has several damage dice, you can divide examples of weapons.
Do we do 1d4 and just halve it?
Yeah.
That feels right. Considering the simplest weapon is 1d4.
I think
should be
so.
less than
Yeah,
that.
that's usually how they do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Do we round up or down if I got a 3?
You round it up.
Yeah, so it's 1, 2 is 1, 3, 4 is 2.
Oh, cool.
But yeah.
I can't believe they don't have unarmed. They don't have unarmed in the weapons table. That's so
Yeah.
weird. So yeah, you like you punch him in the stomach, and you.
I told you we weren't going to shoot you. Fuck.
So yeah, he's
not
got a
lying.
he's not certainly not dead yet. That was a good hit though. Who's going next?
Johan!
So you have parakeet inside a human.
Like we practiced.
Squawk!
Oh my god.
We should just
that's-
call them
What-
Iago.
What's his stats?
Okay, so he's got just 0 ability. Across,
Yeah, okay.
But he does have a damage rating of 12 and 5 HP.
Okay.
That is a 19.
That hits. Yeah, excellent. Roll
and I
damage.
guess we're doing just
Same damage, yeah.
Same damage. Okay, come on, Johan. Like we did during war. That's another 2. That's another 3. That's another 3.
He's the last one to go. He's
Wait, did I say he's doing risky?
no.
So that's no.
No.
I think we
You didn't
talked
say
about it,
that.
but you didn't say it.
You didn't
No,
say
I
that.
didn't say it out loud. That was my plan.
No.
Yeah, you have to voice your
Pre-roll.
intentions. Is the rules?
Well, I said I was going to have Johan do a risky attack after me, but I didn't declare it at the start.
I don't think so. Sorry.
So because you weren't listening,
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
now
right.
suffer.
Because you
That's
didn't
how
clear it.
communication
You didn't
works.
clear it with me.
The
That's
last
he's
one hit him was the bot.
2 good hits. Bang. Boof.
Yeah.
He is he's reeling. He's definitely reeling, but he's not dead. There are 4 of you?
5 with Johan.
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
Yeah, you can't
4 of
discount
you.
Johan.
So yeah, 4 including Johan, right?
No, this. Oh yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Sean's still on the screen.
Sean's dead.
So I roll a 4. That's Johan.
No.
Ooh,
Lucky
no.
for you
It's
guys.
okay, we'll pull his cartridge. We'll pull the cartridge out. And
That's
we'll put it
right.
in his
That's right.
body.
So that is
He'll be
a
the shit.
attack.
Mhm.
18 hits.
That'll do it.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh, that shotgun though.
And
Shotgun
2d4,
Yeah.
How many more
3,
shells does he have?
and 4.
What's that?
Oh, 3 and 4.
4, 5,
Oh,
6,
yeah.
7 damage. So yeah, Johan is the last one to sock him one. So he turns the shotgun, pulls the trigger, and just opens a hole in the robot's chest. Oil, semi-organic goo, and kind of ichor and wires and bits just go everywhere. You get splattered in coolant and oil. Mirai from your companion, and there's like a horrible pained squawk that comes out from the robot's voice box as he collapses. He chooses himself to go next as he's last.
Yeah, this is where it gets dangerous.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if there's ammo in these
Yep.
tables. How many shots does the shotgun have?
It has 4 uses, so that's 4 ammo.
So 1 on your friend, 1 on your robot. So he's got 2 more shots.
Ugh.
So I go Chris, Ellen, Frozen. I rolled a 2.
That's me.
Oh.
No, Chris,
No,
Ellen,
that's
Frozen.
Ellen.
So that's Ellen.
That's me.
Oh,
Another tech check. I rolled an 11 plus 1 is 12.
Yeah, that's just over my
That
defense
hits.
rating.
Oh, I found a D4. Excellent. It was hiding.
Nice.
1
How much?
Yeah.
Ooh, good start.
and a 1.
Oh,
2
no.
damage.
That's all my HP.
Oh, is it really? You
Are
only
you
have
down to
2
zero?
HP.
Yeah,
have
I'm
2
down to 0.
HP. Body check.
Fine.
Roll
I'm gonna
body.
make
Yeah.
a body check.
You can use
Yeah.
void points if you have any.
I believe I have 1 now.
Yeah, use it. Use it.
Failed,
Yeah, it's because you failed the last roll.
Yeah. Oh.
Unbelievably.
Is it a body?
It's a body,
Body
check.
roll,
Yeah,
yeah.
12
Body
12
roll.
to 12 to
My highest is 9.
That's another
That's a
dead
fail.
roll. This dude's just killing.
rolled 1d20.
Okay, yeah, I got
This has been so extraordinarily pointlessly deadly. This is like the first obstacle that I had planned. Is like there's some lunatic with a shotgun and he's decimating.
Yeah, man.
Well,
what
it's
is-
just 2d4. Come on.
I mean, a lunatic with a
Anyone-
shotgun is pretty dangerous, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone know what the
55.
page is?
55?
55. Okay.
The-
Cool.
yeah.
55 or 57, one of the two.
Alright.
So it's a
Read
glancing blow,
those.
but you're all a weedy motherfucker and you die.
I sure am. Okay. Alright. I've got the table.
I don't know how in
Okay,
the world.
so you
people
roll
do longer
1d20
form
and then you
play
describe to
together.
us how the vision you get of your true fate before you unceremoniously bleed out in the cargo bay.
Yeah. As well, because my drives was secrets about the end. I feel like this is like maybe a thing that's just been haunting Mirai for like all of her life, meaning why she's like not ever settled down or not ever taken roots, because for all of her life she was haunted by the image of being sliced to pieces after her spacecraft flies through a belt of micrometeorites that cut through my body like hot plasma, like a hot plasma knife through fake butter.
Jesus.
And just like, yeah, feeling just like a giant hole in like her chest. She's kind of like, kind of better. I don't know. It's not so bad after all. And like kind of slumps down on top of the body of Johan.
I choose Frozen to go next.
Oh no. All right. Seeing another one go down, like none of these are good rolls. Yeah, I
What are
guess
your
at that
void
point
points?
I have void points. That's the only thing that's gonna maybe do me a favor here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and at this point he was trying to go for the shotgun. He thinks that's still a key part of the problem because that's just gonna keep destroying people. So he's gonna go for the shotgun again, and he's gonna use a void point.
So
to-
opposed body.
Yep, an opposed body roll again.
19.
Oh, I got a
Jesus
13.
Christ.
I can't do anything. I'm just
This, thank you, Ellen, for
Hobo
this
with a
dice.
shotgun.
It's really winning.
hobo with a shotgun.
Hobo with a shotgun, man.
That'll get you most times.
Who's going next? There's only one
Oh,
choice. There's only one choice left.
there's only one choice. Mate, you gotta do something.
Mato?
Yeah.
Dying out here.
Mato, I'm gonna spend a void point to make
Yeah.
an attack roll.
As
Yeah.
you should.
Oh, I
Well-
failed that roll. Do I need to roll something? 'Cause I used a void point?
With the
How many void
point?
points do you have left?
I got one.
Yes.
Don't roll
So
a
roll
one.
a.
D6.
So what do I need to roll a d6? Okay.
Yeah.
And don't roll one.
I rolled a 4. We're good.
Okay, you're good. Chris.
Mato lifts up his fist and just starts whacking away. I'm gonna beat this guy into a bloody pulp.
Yeah, using your void point. What do
Oh
you?
man.
21.
That's a hit or a roll damage.
1 damage.
It's okay. You only had 1 health left.
Oh,
You had
jeez.
5 health total. You had 5 health total. So you did 2 with 1 punch. Johan did 2 with another. And then, if you want to describe how you killed this guy, please go ahead.
Mato brings up a fist and just pops him in the middle of the nose. Blood.
Yeah,
squirts to the
his
side.
helmet's lifted up at this point. Yeah,
Lifted up.
you just
And then just follows him down on hand on the neck, and just punches into the mask, the suit.
eventually it's just wet thudding as you punch him over and over and over again, and finally he goes limp. The shotgun falls from his hand, and he is dead, and combat is over. Now there's 2 of you left to do what you want to do. There's about 15 minutes left of the session, by the way. Just FYI.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, mate. Well, that was a bit cooked, wasn't it?
You were right. I shouldn't have made bets.
Yeah, nah, that's all right. Do you want
I
to
pick up.
Do you want to just chill for a bit and do a bunch of drugs? Just hang.
I take the shotgun. I go put it in a locked case real quick, and just be like, if we're gonna do drugs, we're gonna put that over there.
Yeah, nah, that's a good move actually.
And
Yeah.
he takes one of the vials from you, and he goes and he pulls the AI cartridge out of Johan, and
Oh,
sticks that in
yeah.
a pouch.
I have 4. There were 4 different vials of indeterminate substances on Mariah's corpse.
Great.
Who would have known that if Mariah would have done drugs, she might have made it?
I had a
Now
10.
that's a PSA.
I did say we should do drugs before we go in there.
That's fair.
Do drugs, kids.
Do drugs, kids.
Do drugs, kids. This is Bob.
Yeah. I've got 3 characters: religious priest, sad, and druggy.
Are we forgetting?
Different kinds of drugs.
Are we forgetting Bert?
Oh, the plant.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh
go-
shit!
out of-
He gets a
out of the
combat
satch.
round.
Yeah, that's right.
Little did we know, Venus flytrap just.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the plant.
So you open his satchel. He's got 2 sets of components, small components, and in like it's like a little it's like a plastic base with some sort of electronics in it with like a glass dome over the top.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like climate controlled, and it's like this big. It's got like 2 little leaves. And like a very sad, like looking bud that's not quite opened into a flower yet.
Like the very Wall-E style plant.
Exactly, right, yeah.
Yeah. Do we feed it drugs?
Nah. These ones need sunlight. Hold on. And
When's sunlight?
it's not really much of that. It's starlight. I don't know. As close as we get to it. That or
Yeah.
UV lights.
Yeah.
I knew a guy in the ring that grows drugs.
Okay. All right, let's
Don't know
put
what to
it
do with
next
it.
to the shotgun then.
Yeah, we'll just go put those. You stay over there, and let's just.
All right, I'll stay here, and I just raid Mira's body for drugs.
She's got 4 random vials, same as you.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was the same starting thing.
Yeah.
Add those to your loadout, or take
Yeah.
them. Up to you.
Yeah, we'll take them. I think in a bit.
Yeah.
So, mate, I reckon we should probably figure out what we're going to do. I don't reckon we should try and get on that place. I reckon what we've managed to get is some scrap. I reckon we've got 3 suits. One of them's on, the other one's gone. All right, net equal for
We
suits.
got 1 suit. Yeah.
1 suit. We lost 1, but we gained 1, so net equal. We got a shotgun, which is pretty good. With
Got some
2
vehicle
shells left, I reckon.
components.
Yeah, got some vehicle
2
components. And we got plant.
So you got 2 minor components and 1 vehicle component. So you do actually have a net plus.
That's good.
It's a net plus.
And here's the ticker. We don't have to split it.
I was just about to say.
25%. We got a 50-50 split here, mate. In actual fact, everything's looking pretty good. Don't mind saying.
You've got a point.
This is where one of you shoots the other person.
This is why I locked
Lock the shotgun.
Frozen knows me well enough.
Yeah, that's right.
No, at this point, I'm like it's like Yatin has just seen the destruction that thing could do. It murked 1, it murked 2 more here, and I'm like, and we're done here. We're putting that away. But no, so he probably puts that away. He's like, you're probably right. We could probably go back, figure something out. If we get the salvage bot working again, which then we have a bot.
That's
and then
true.
we just
No,
let-
that's
and then
you
we just
broke
let it
that
drill.
down. You broke that. It's gone.
I did hear that
we
with
did
the
break it
chat
down.
a whole
Yeah.
lot,
Oh, that's
though.
right.
You
We
can't get parts out of it without killing it. Yeah, it's gone.
So
But I
Yeah.
reckon let's just chill out here for a tick. Let's take a bunch of drugs and we'll enjoy
1, 2,
some music.
3.
Four vials, 2 each. You ready?
Yeah, all right. That tracks.
Down.
Let's go.
Down the hatch.
Here we go. What are we having?
Right?
All right.
What are
so,
we having?
I'll take number 1 and 2. Frozen, do you want to take
I'll
number
take
3
3
and
and
4?
4.
And Ellen, do you want to
Sure.
roll them one at a time?
Are they D12? What's
D12.
D12, yeah.
Okay, let me just find.
There's a
one
drugs table somewhere.
here. Okay. Chris, this is 1.
Yep.
6.
6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. MCR 678 military issued. Am I reading that right?
Military issued gel that
Yeah,
protects against
It's
cosmic.
cosmic radiation. I just
Again,
think gel,
not meant
supposed
to.
be ingested.
Yeah, not external use only. Not great.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And
Let's see if you get the spores to counteract it.
Mm-hmm. What's number 2?
Number 2 is a 4. On this.
It's cleaning
that's
oil.
the cleaning oil. Oh, I know what this is.
When
You
inhaled.
gotta roll 3 and 4.
Yeah, you go for it, Sean.
Thanks.
So Chris, both of those
Yeah.
things are not meant to be drunk.
Yes.
So if you could roll a body check for me.
Yeah.
I can be
Unnatural
up for 3
20.
days.
You tank it. You chemical
You know your
furnace you, and then roll 1d20 for me twice.
2d20?
No, 2d20, and if you get a 1 on either result, let me know.
A 2 and an 11. I'm good.
You're good. You just tank it. It doesn't do much to you, but like it doesn't get you
feel
high.
awake, and it's protecting me against cosmic radiation.
And your stomach is on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, what did you roll?
So number 3 was a 1.
Single-use restore injection, synthetic incomplete regeneration, creating fibrosis on necrotic tissue, restores all lost hit points. If you inject it, which you didn't. You drank
Just
it.
ate it. Just drank it.
And
And number
the
4 is a 4.
Oh, same one.
So he literally just
more
takes-
cleaning oil. There's been a lot of that cleaning oil.
It's literally, yeah. Yatten just gets 2 straight doses of cleaning oil. It's like, oh, why? For someone who hated technology, why do you have so much electronic cleaning component?
Roll a body check.
Disgusting.
Roll a body check for me.
Get a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, okay. Take let's see. Let's take 2 hit points of damage as you vomit violently, and then roll d20 for me twice. Tell me if you get any 1s.
Nope, a 7 and a 6.
Okay, so no corruptions today, which is slightly annoying, but whatever. That's fine. You guys
Slightly
take
annoying as we
you
kill
take-
off 3 players.
Yeah, you you get, I guess, kind of high. You feel like you have a bit of a rush, but you mostly feel very, very sick. Chris, the same, but without the sick. You just kind of tank it because you're Aussie.
I feel like the oil can stay awake for 1d4s when inhaled. I feel like we're inhaling a bit of that anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's having an effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll
I'm
say.
up for like 6 days.
So what is it? 1d4 days. It's meant to keep you
1d4
awake.
days.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it's halved because you didn't inhale it. So yeah, you're both awake for 2 days.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
We just have a great old time then. We're just chatting away.
Great old time.
Do you have food? Are you gonna go?
Fly back to get
You gonna
food.
fly back?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to. I got.
Roll
wait,
1d6.
Oh yeah.
Did-
Random counter, what's up?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
did
food.
I got 22 hollows? She didn't have any, did she?
I had
Oh,
2.
yeah.
And I don't know if Kevin had any that he left behind.
I don't think we left any behind.
No,
It's
Kevin,
body.
Kevin literally spent all his hollows on the shitty
Oh,
suit.
the busted suit. That's right.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That's alright, we got that as well.
You did also
It was
find. I mean,
hopeful.
he had his tent, and he also had some glow sticks.
Maybe we
we're
have a rave with the glow sticks.
Yeah, just throwing a party, chem lights. It'll be great.
with the plant, picking up the plant and like,
Woo!
woo, go plant.
And a week's worth of food rations.
Oh,
really?
he had food rations
then
too.
we eat.
Great.
Then we eat.
Oh,
We
yeah,
eat.
you're fine, okay.
solid.
We spend 2 nights just going hard.
Going
Like
just
hard.
Oh,
awful
man.
music through the Vox. Like
I was
You
sitting there
find a
like,
way. You find a way to like ferment the fruit from the tree.
Yeah.
Have like
it's
prison
sort of
moonshine.
about
Do it.
Do you want to roll me 1d6 for your journey back before we wrap this
Yeah,
up?
I'll give it a roll.
There you go. Yeah, this is 2 days. Lot of issues.
A 5.
So 5 is encounter, I believe.
Yep.
I got
Yeah, can you run an
Gotta
encounter
make
in
it.
6 minutes?
Yeah. It depends what happens. Oh, it might be a cool cliffhanger. Travel within system. 5 to 6, nothing happens.
Okay.
So
Oh,
one
clean.
is lose a condition. 2 to 4 is roll an encounter. 5 to 6 is nothing happens. So you have an uneventful journey back, except for the hallucinations, the gastric issues, and everything like that. But you dock back at the Iron Ring without the main piece of salvage you were sent for, but with like a few parts and components, and Tarquin summons for you, waiting as you stumble blearily off the ship. What will be his response? Will he allow you to continue the salvage operation, or will he consider you guys too incompetent? That's a story for another time. For now, that has been Death in Space, an excellent, well-handled salvage operation in which 3 different people got shotgunned. Salvage operation. One of those people was, in fact, a parakeet in a human's body,
yes.
but we still
Sometimes
count.
parakeets are humans.
Yeah, so we count that still. So that's Death in Space. Thanks for joining us on our lovely Sunday jaunt into the deep darkness of Death in Space. It's a wonderful game. Sean, can you hold it up again? I believe it's by Free League.
Pretty sure.
It's gone. Pretty sure it's by Free League.
You just said.
It's a really great game. It's rules light. There's tables for everything. There are ways to do ongoing campaigns, which I kind of like made this into like the hint of how you might start one. Getting a salvage crew together, getting them there, having a little arc where they get hold of their first ship, and then they can kind of explore and do what they want. There's a I wouldn't say fully realized, but like a really there's like a whole system to explore with various kind of prompts on different ideas. The book itself is gorgeous. I really recommend it. This is the second time you played it. It's a really good one-shot game. Love playing it. So big shout out to Death in Space and Free League for being awesome. But in the meantime, we have been Roll to Cast. Thanks for being here, everybody, and hanging out. Whether you're hanging out live or you've come back to watch the VOD, I will say there are ways to support us. Hit a like on the video. Tell people about the show, about the podcast. There's our Patreon with the link on the screen. We also have affiliates, Arkenforge, who do great mapping software, Code Roll to Cast with them. And you can get a discount. Same with Chronicle Cards, which is a great Aussie-based company. Make dice, cards, and brushes. I have a set of their wolf bristle brushes. They're really, really good. And just recently,
Nice.
yes, beautiful.
Very nice. Yeah, they got
Very
lots
clear.
of varieties.
And we just partnered up with
Eldritch Foundry.
Eldritch Foundry, who make minis, custom minis. So jump on our Discord for the link, the referral link to them, and then any mini that you decide to make will support the stream as well, which is really, really cool. So those are different ways to support us. We really hope you have a lovely Sunday. We will be back next month, or the end of this month, same time. So that's the end last Sunday of the month. I believe Ellen is next.
I think, yeah.
Ellen's.
Ellen is
Back to
next. So same way we worked it here. So the chair rotates. Ellen will be hosting. She hopefully will bring better hors d'oeuvres. She will put up a choice on our Patreon
our $10 members and above will vote on what they want to see, and then if you are a $25 member, you can come and join us like Frozen did today. Thank you, Frozen, for being here.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for all your support. Thanks for joining us in the game. It's really, really fun to play with our supporters. Really enjoy having you here. So thank you so much. Have I missed anything, guys?
Yeah. So if you're, as we said, we roll to cast, which means that primarily we do the podcast roll to cast, and we are just coming to we've just had the conclusion of our season 9, which was the Die RPG, which was ran by Ellen, the Ellen that is right over there. And yeah, as I said, we just had our season finale after 30 episodes. It came to a head. So coming out in the next couple of days for patrons, it is on the Monday because they get it 24 hours early at the $10 tier or up, and then the following 24 hours it drops normally. We have our post-season chat, which is going to be over an hour, close to an hour and a half of just us talking about what happened, what we didn't find out as players, what threw Ellen for a loop, and maybe some questions here and there. And then the following week, both Ellen and Phil sat down with co-creator of the Die RPG and the graphic novel series, Kieran Gillen, for an amazing interview before we get on to season 10, which will be the game that we have announced, which is Dune: Adventures in the Imperium. And that'll be the 10th season that we sink our teeth into. And that's what we got going on in the next month.
Yes, indeed. So that'll be us. Please take care of yourselves and be excellent to one another. I've been Phil.
I've been Ellen.
I was Chris.
I've been Sean.
And I'm Frozen.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What's with shotguns?
Yeah, they win all the time.
Yes, a Cinderella story.
Holy shit! Like, dude, I was sitting